Charasuo and a suo charo quine, penny in wire, yabo quine but two a suo, O Zioma ADAKABRI FRIMPONG MANSO, what Gina Quenya, Bebieu.
Yamama ho na yamama tenase GBK fue yamama tenase yo na mo humpo te san munguso na mo nko amunni mafunu mu yafunu mu afoforo pe adufuru pe GBK fue yamama tenase yo na minim se munyina mo hoye yefri neat 100.9 FM so and it's that yeah back my naswe na ene eye wukuada na ne wukue no eye ebobosumi na ye wamu apemu pepepe nida etoso edu enum ai afi MP no aduo no ebaako na neat 100.9 FM ye be no it's just gone 130 na ye tenase a na dwumade ami di ho chia me ya from ADAKABRI Mamudu osioma na panyini kwa dami ado asiju na demesi abonten me wafa se magari osai agiman ye obidumbie wono watenase obochi dom papa amansanchi ame kwa bnamafo na staff sergeant kwa bnamafo Harrison Ford kwa bnamafo wono nso na democrat ahodo no yensa beka na ye ya biba panyini asisiri waba papa bi one only a friend of Frema Bankro. One be only female member of the all-male dominated crew. I would need 100.9 FM. Who could more or less, what Timmy Ivoku, emotive passions from Papa. So media, I only eat bearded meat. Can you imagine? I'm not a vegetarian. This is a quotation worth repeating. I only eat bearded meat. I'm not a vegetarian. Now, as you say. Blue.
Hey, I saw the assembly.
I'm not reporting to the
I have you I said, maybe now.
Oh, we know. And
now so I'm going to tell me, my name me or honey aho.
And we want 1 year.
No, vegetarian.
No, that is so free.
Yes, Richard. And as your home, Angasa.
Oh, Sacha. Dr. Ponchra.
Yes.
Dr. Kusimen Sachra.
Yes.
Mr. Me Papa no womo.
Oh.
Aye.
And yes, yeah.
Aye, Dr.
Now when you say Otum for Yinika Krawachra.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
Enyame nwanwa. Chira de yekuro papa.
I will share me with South Africa 2013 na. Who say be born also awuto. Nti oba a champ for no. Local blast for Libya for Kofana. Oba camp na Oko enam kan kire kwesi. Who say be sebi. When say otumfo okwa akura. But onene nam hai. Ntini hu South African for no say be ya. Yebetimi hu bibi. Nti na obai no arrange e na che say even ceremonial handshake no obeka hu bi. Na so nti oba ne entourage beduru ye no kwesi frame so. Aba na me free. E so bai. Ti me chi ya ne kwesi introduce him so. Kofi man ofirichira o si mikro mini say humility or the kasa no you say yes o hinini ya besra me ne nana domani mere mawura
domani da o do say asabre no aboso
mere mawura say o amanhia ho sa no wasere nti no chira de ye obika
chira de omu obika say chira abisim ena doma na je se wahunu se mugina nti chira soso de se dem kan no me papa ne eye Dr. Opon wahunu ana me papa ne Dr. Kusimensa
Dr. Opon na be ne abusia fie wo ye papa ne abusia fie achise e wo jase
nti Dr. Opon mejina ne nyina no Dr. Opon timi direct say akwala we de obeyisi akwala we de obeyisi nti na ade papa Dr. Kusimensa so adaroma ye tinkra say doc me chiao abrabu atime unani o domafoi eni chirafoi na ahyiamu eni ne sen Wilberforce Kofi Manu
yes
what do you say
akabe bosumi mi ni
akabusumi no the 66
gupe no fe when you fix the country fix the bridge
so entity ya be dey my
amanfo ka no e kwan na say ka no nko since 8 o'clock
ma fi kwesi nyantachi
Kwesi the Ghana how be able to.
Ah, obi afi no.
Yes, because about now Kwesi Yante he a CAF president.
Or a CAF president. A hunsun so ma Ghana.
Nka bana Ghana nka won na say Kwesi Yante this power be kono wonam. Na if ya Samoa Jan nti ukuta passport uduru krobia so uduru ho a we say do you know Kwesi Yante or you are Samoa Jan all those things ya there na build the Ghana image.
Udru baby a ni abusa onim Kwesi Nyantachi woni Samoa Jan eti no mumie no na be ambassadors.
Yes, Ghana. Because at the time of Kwesi be kono there was what we call FIFA Foundation. Blatter free honor Infantino by they set up that foundation say we're going to review the activities of FIFA. Now if we were planning ahead now. There were 3 people. Infantino, Kwesi Nyantachi, now the Confederation president from Oceanic. 3 people they were controlling FIFA.
Can you imagine?
Ghana for MP.
A dear ma se ode toto ho. Ohini jan. Yeah. Utimi ko ya kokoduru FIFA. Na yetu amen kroma. Ehwa yesesa ye edi teacher Mabel baye. The teacher Mabel be fa so eze eko Geneva. Se wo ko ginama Magana. Ne so there bi o. Yenye ne sa na ye ohini jan. Na nye Ghana. Na ye san pam teacher Mabel mo fa so eze esan de baye. Eye nuhu kese. It your next opportunity was Kwesi Nyantachi. I did the call wrong.
He said ohini jan 66 ye cool no free FIFA. Kwesi Nyantachi call FIFA 2016. That is 50 years after. Kana Ghana ni utim de nani si FIFA Executive Council 50 years after. And yet to Kwesi Nyantachi e bi to ohini jan. Unso ohini jan 19 ofri nsawama ya. 1958 no be form Ghana Amateur Football Association. Na yeto abawo Legon. No be president. That time na every 2 years. Until the next election 1960 ye kotono wo Kumasi. No sana win obaye no. Like ni ayre tu Kwesi Nyantachi wa chere no ofura kurase are no bankra no be ye panyin sese ni ade no be ye ya be den sembe ohini jan disika sese ni ade and I always before asem we be 2018 5 years to that time every day na me can chere Kwesi ehwe ohun ye because they have done it to ohini jan before but fortunately for ohini jan he had a president onyanto boase
organization of next post no share Kwame Nkrumah say direct
no nyese na share o ono eba sana no hu no ka say ohini jan I have seen something in you if they don't like you come no co create that sports directory now yeah ohini jan sports director I was a Flagstaff house until he was controlling all the sports ohini jan be a sports director no war director of sports you know and need 3 years 63 yeji AFCON 65 yeji AFCON na fofi antwata 66
betu ye
nti da bia na me ka kire Kwesi se mi ma anyini kakra nti hwe ohun nipa na enwo nkyene no ene wonam no they are the same people running the car aboa bikawa na ogina ho aboa beka wo hye wontumam and the same within the football fraternity be ne say what have you gained
na just Kwesi anya the close relationship close affinity a Kwame Nkrumah no ohini jan nyaye close relationship close affinity a Kutua champion Simpe Asante nyaye.
It's because that's what I'm saying so ohini jan anity Simpe Asante ono so niti ono de say soldier for buy no fa I was expecting say a case in the buy no everybody knew very well say Kwesi Nyantachi ne His Excellency Nanado fine because Nanado winning 2016 the first 3 people I have visited no Kwesi Nyantachi ka ho so at least now I was expecting say be panyini due mante and say ye di whether okan you ankan I'm not defending but say ye di opanyi di intera ha say man kan say me no say chairman say bonsu ni ye work Katanga majority leader obia timi kasem
influence peddling
yes ntinka na nanya abotre kakra no akwara be sebe akwara jane na gu na so unto no ntwintwiri nku
ya pepa
na watwa na neto kakra
pio wo smake no
yes nti enya ntoboase a but I always said say leaders the people surrounding leaders don't allow them think very far.
They capture the leader.
Yes. Could you believe it? Even when the former Attorney General, Mami Akufu,
Gloria Akufu,
all can say Kwesi cannot be tried because he's not a public officer. Yes. Be tried for.
That is the opinion.
The current Attorney General was a deputy.
Yes.
But he is trying Kwesi now.
Let's just say diametrically opposed to the boss at the time.
Meanwhile, he was bold enough to tell Ghanaians to say, Ghana government can intinima ya ban Kwesi for life. Na a Jamefe commission report no or the command. How can you behave like this? And Ofreda Dame Kwesi nyantechi fawo ema obeye disciplinary committee vice chairman.
It is all true,
Bamu. On any command decision, be a controversial. The next official match, Anka has relegation. And even the present, the special prosecutor,
Kisia
Jabin, Kwesi Nyantechi brought him, made him the vice chairman of the appeal committee of the Ghana Football Association.
Let us say Kwesi open doors.
Yes, and they were the same people. Kisia Jabin was a lawyer of Anas. When they went to CAS, they met him.
Yeah,
he went there to prosecute Kwesi Nyantechi. Obi awa mawabeye appeals committee vice chairman. Then crime no committee.
Now a Judas and now Brutus.
Well, what can I say? Oh, intermediate, me film kurabrim no. Me papa can't me. The nipa won't be nam no. When war ye ba, you're very careful.
I did the motivating elements, Mr. Kwesi, you didn't be baffled.
The only thing I would say otherwise, I don't see. For instance, a man for Bo Kwesi na say nani say Kato Kreku. Na no kasa e no wote. Ade yenya necessity na near my coach kwane no no nko a select players no. Now this time around we will be involved. Exonerating Kwesi.
Exonerating Kwesi Nyantechi.
So a man for Bo now my coach kwane man nya adwuma no influence. That statement alone no
exonerating
Kwesi. Ghana no. The
Ghana benefiting from Kwesi downfall.
Instead, you lose woefully.
Wait, me quantify.
We can't quantify. We can't. It will take us donkey of you. Yeah. At the time of Kwesi case in Ekosono.
Yani eye Wilberforce Kofi Mfum. Kofi Menu. Blue. Ana ebuso ayedi e Hong Kong no. Na wide range issues ana wode be wie.
Now, time of Kwesi Nyantechi case by na Nigerian Football Federation President Pinnick. Onokura odi team koye na be sika about $500,000 he couldn't account for. Na ya charge no na ni case was Supreme Court. Kwesi case ne ba ya ba na Kwesi na alatafo hu say panya betom. They dropped all the charges against Pinnick. And Pinnick is serving on the FIFA Executive Council.
It is a public interest, be more.
Yes.
Say, you share or money
year first. And that is what Nigerians do.
It's your name wasn't Kwesi were doing.
Kwesi a CAF president because Ahmad was grooming him. And then man, hey, FIFA, you might Kwesi no ye ni na. CAF, you might Kwesi no ye. Intini Kwesi ni krum ha 2 days. Me the last class and ba me ko ni fie dey say me da bia na me ko ni fie na amanfo suru say be ko be security ade me 5:30 ni ma tumka na makotena ho me na tena se me ya me ko na
tu su chase won say e ye tokrom ka
yes me
wo ho ka
me firi ho anajo 11 because payinfo be awire chichire wo yi e firi nipa ho ntino na da bia me ka kire Kwesi say se wunwu ya wunim nia obenya na me hye wo bo say any infie num Ghana for the touch light awia behwehwe.
What can we?
Chira Kwesi.
Woma aye saade no de Kwesi ba afom no. Ene omu gina hene.
Ba beti boa ene ne be di. Na nas oye supposed to be a and review. But they have seen say
Wapiki.
Yes. Because setting up a blackmailing one mamisikana me wo they say na me do you remember say a bar out to say say during Excellency John Dramani time. And that's capture ministers binum ni parliamentarians binum my no name say be sika bi odimti he dropped it. Ejuma wa no.
So tafre ho sa.
Sa na tafre ho. Ba sa case we tem bia me sore makene ye.
Akompre ko.
Okun ye. Okun pa. And a video say kuta kenere Japan no. Ehu. Na kwesi na semi video ayahwe. Echire entama anase ko Dubai. Be ko penti ne ho kokko. Be share no e say shake na not ho no. Enye shake anas. We are painting no. We have all the videos.
Anas no na ye due bro.
Yes, we are painting no. And Japan has all.
And watua kwasisi ka wodi twa take it ko ye no. Ya refund ama no.
Nya ne nkrofo na de ma na be waje bribe no.
Wa refund no.
Yes.
Be shia ye na aba ye do take it scam.
Even in the video no kra kwa na the jena fa koto eniama. Nti ma make sense na say His Excellency onyanto boase ye kakra.
And then we are comparative analysis akomenu kwasi administration over the years and care to kreku kakra yi at the same.
It's a kreku maybe 100 years behind.
100 years behind.
Because just Blasters and the national teams alone, ADAKABRI, can anybody in Ghana tell me say kwasi nyan 13 years odi ye no? But the Nipas number say neba national team from the team.
Wow, all stars.
You can only count about 3. And even now, Richard Ofori, our national team, he's the number 1 goalkeeper. He's there on merit. But you cannot count that today. There is no call up from under 17 to Black Stars. Unya ketokreku ni player baako anamienu ewom. Ade association na ye dia. Judicial issues are ebane. Ne lawyer. Ekoye disciplinary committee twiro decision. Mrane ne say we say name panel no wa name wa twiro ne dini o say Kwadwo Ado. O spell na ye DADOW. Oko sign wa ase chairman. No wa twiro say Kwadwo Ado. Esquire Ado no ya twiro no ADDO. Lawyer sign signature no wa spell ne dini wrong.
Lawyer sign signature spell anything wrong.
Wrong. Ne koso no.
They just said not paying attention to details.
Yes. Either say obi na trauma no. I'ma say confusion eba mra no kura na e ho no. How can you charge the same people under the same law with the same sanction? There were various sanctions. Doubts and
and specified say it me vary no.
No, you can't vary the law. Because mra. If as a lawyer no by you come and implement. Now we charge it will be under Article 13 of the Division 1 League Regulation. It talks about withdrawal and not honoring a match. Sanction here 15. Article 13 5. 5 for each says one on a match and now withdraw. Matches are one more. You can say that and say what forfeit. In football, when you have forfeited, nature say who opponent the credit in 3 points and 3 goals. That's the case by more not the entity free. Fire Rangers is by more credit because there is a target of the my youth.
They just say lack of unanimity.
Yes. And I don't know who reply be it is Prosperado Diacoma when it's Palmer. I laughed at my youth.
They just say Palmer Senka or president no ni hu nsem ba ye nyina no.
Yes, what you rem. Yeah. Nana yaw. Honest, Kate in the contest here. They wanted to skew something to make sure it's all football in view. In our
net is a mafioso power.
Yes. In our status, they define who an official of the FA, FA Mrano, Edino, Ewo, yes status. Men kind.
Time yenti na sports journalist if we wa madida.
Oh, na se Ghana ha na yenta nka ni official onini.
Sports journalist for no mon kind.
Bebre nka ne.
Oh, okay.
Are official. Any board member in brackets, including the members of the executive council. Like I say, board no it affects executive council of the FA. Then it goes ahead. Committee member, referee, and assistant referee, coach, trainer, and any other person responsible for technical, medical, administrative matters in FIFA, a confederation, an association, a league, or a club, as well as any other person obliged to comply with the FIFA status, except players and intermediaries. In teacher say, ye different official, a FIFA board members, and now FA board members, which are the executive council. Then technical, administrative, and medical, club level. More come a decision, more far rangers. Aye boni, and Timwa Bane, even shareholders and board members. But we didn't mention the eco appeal, no, but because Nana Yao and Ponsa was a target. To the extent that they even made an attempt writing to Otum for say Nana Yao cannot be the CEO of Kotoko.
You free ho.
Who must such a bad decision?
I
mean, I don't understand. I mean, there be American say Keto Kreku. Office Ghana Football Association. Ne papa kumia.
What they kwai?
Because what is the meaning of association? Nipa ye nyina ya dwene kodo nkro. Ne ye adekro, ne abeka abom. Ne ya toaba. Person na aba ni ne Dr. Nyama Samakro ye kan say ye mpene bi FIFA de mamompene. Ne ya toaba de ama. Ba bibia wo ye ne. Wo kai say etokreku Joy FM. Oba the first statement because be tamimu emfa say when you need but you can say kwesi nyantechi akwara or resign na man for free say I be watata no man resign na call you na ebusa no say tamimu what do you say about tamu statement you say oh bro fum that nobody wins an election and works with his enemies.
It's a mindset, no.
A mindset, no. And this statement, a breach of Article 4 of the FIFA, the GFA statute.
Let's just say discrimination by what?
Ade, yes, status, ade, non-discrimination and equality. Only say Ghana for now, who for those? Kabana ketokriku onye FA president.
By that standard.
Yes. Ade. Discrimination of any kind against a country, private person, or group of people on account of race, skin color, ethnic, national, or social origin, gender, disability, language, religion, political opinion, or any other opinion, wealth, birth, or any other status, or for any other reason, is strictly prohibited and punishable by suspension or expulsion and all disciplinary measures.
For discriminating against
somebody.
And by saying, say, you
don't work with
reasonably work with your opponents.
Not opponent, enemies.
Enemies.
So you consider people who had a different opinion about you.
Are you trying to refer the exact words?
Enemies.
What's he saying?
You don't win an election. Nobody wins an election and work with enemies.
Use of the word enemies.
Yes.
It's in the opponent is his enemy.
Yes. And even
so you are trying to say, and nano nanayao or say palma ket or target you by that
as enemies, yes. And I always tell people say
we the same.
I mean we are saying ukukuru ni nyina bobo yeah papa na kan say ukukuru bobo bebireba e firi gu form.
Ket ogeni in obaka say in stature likening to ayekwasi nyantachi.
No.
In
football, yeah, he's struggling, but I think he's saying we about that. Go a campaign man. A twaba man, but what man says he from
one
a serious man can there be amka.
When need a man be any?
Yes, sir. Me need mammy be this.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Make of man. Me Kofi Man.
Whoa.
Say me pesca in Cameroon, say John in Cameroon 12 years. I could travel with 100 million CFA francs for sight.
Yes, can happen.
Yes, I'm in pesca. Me pay genuine money.
Genuine money.
What the chamia magic?
Mobile no down from real.
David.
Yani Kofi Manu and air trade and come on wide ranging issues. Reverend Dr. Isaac Osubempa granted bail in the sum of 200,000 cedis with 2 sureties.
Only 200,000 cedis.
Oh, only 200,000 cedis? 82 billion.
A threat of life.
Oh.
Thank you for your friend Chantal. The French country and Kuni bail.
But I have to say,
your friend
say a misdemeanor.
That's means who did 2? 2 more sumo. Oh, and until my maker said,
you are still opposed to the bail?
Yes.
Conditions?
No, a court I come here and my bail, person inside me contempt.
It's not just a condition.
No. One Ghana had until my back and say, Usikash, I was him, sir.
Usikash, I was him,
sir. Because I don't think it's any person the way I will behave with to the extent that he ordered people to assault police officers in uniform.
You would not say that emphatically.
Alleged. Because charges alleged.
But charges, Debbie, I think I dance here. You don't know as a fact. Say why yes, I did. But we are saying, say, DSC, you know, and to see about court. Ama a year prosecution. I can't DSC. Near dosomo. Near who say or question to answer. Near can say only any case, you would not go that far.
I mean, Musa. Then ne prosifo no kan yentia ya man bail first time. Prosifo no be pempa to say be ya uninfluence investigation. Because already it is alleged that Beko Penachi no Beko co-invite na ba no ntokwasi ye ma be hold police for hostage be brobe.
I don't know idea ya na ordinary citizens etimi lose up. Available facts would not support that.
Also
and in the course of Siabachina, as if say or control witness statement, and ya caution statement, and you deny it, you detain or
win him ADAKABRI. Sanyama winning in an Emma, a diggy back country moon. Because some rant here who say, oh, Penina and Care was so who said, dear me ye, and yet no koye. Na mpanyimfo ewo mane mu no emfa kwan bi so ntwena so yie na kwadakwata awon street im keke be taxi driver wakogina baabi ebia baabi eni se ogina na ya kire na police for aso no kono twin straight to they say ya gina wangina na yakota ake no na kotum
na konfuba no wote na no asem that level of provocation wote
na Mra, ADAKABRI a lawyer. Na you provoke wa. You can't say no amount of provocation should permit you to assault and answer threaten life. Me lawyer ni, but I know. But me, I am saying say in the francophone country, the charge Chantal, threat of life. A idea you will not get bail now. But the amount of bail. But I didn't expect that.
Yamani Bell and then Chessa Assembly Yajai.
Yamani Bell says Yajai, but that is where a sign demoralize police for.
Obia will crowd and Martin Pegua da Roma. Yamani Bell. Obia Wakumini Pampu.
Yes.
Yamani Bell.
I know. Say Yamra no. Yamra no. But me, Tabaya Besha police for Ukraine. I'm a Batima Yabajumantino. Sometimes near be say no. At least be stray only for 1 week and amwa. Ntin ka ya allow Emma Thursday duru never dey call court.
Na you no be call court.
You other duru na dey call court. Na court aka say oh it's enough 1 week there.
But I'm running my question circuit court at deny bail. Watimi akọ high court and the high court so etimi amana baby. The substance of asema da ho an say ye de ne kotum pam e wo a hospital. Na yesi abram no ya
na say I don't know no say mumbrem no e criminal misdemeanor anya crime
a borders on crime crana just a dia until proven guilty.
Yes
a dia
but the police must protect people say be ya unko bi unko ye nyamra sem The police have.
So, he's been more or less punished before he's
No, he's not being punished. He's being prevented to go from going to act again.
Disproportionately?
Say, police for no, they feel say. Ghana, you need police for baby that they be a benin krumu. We jana na fe agrada china be dinachi ne ba kobo no tuo baby.
Na hwan ni agrada no?
Ma me be the agrada.
Ya na mi busa we say ono na no asamo TV. Me nim kwa soa, bema komto, wonu oba na eko. Can you imagine?
But seriously, so we a bema, you must behave like a man. And ya dey say me can degrading ma, but by our nature as Africans, particularly Usubempa of Asante region, Akans, you will boo mama, but the what them said then, you don't act in a way I best suggest to say you had an intention to harm.
The Oba Ateniano should not evoke that intention to harm.
Yes. I can't remember your Bruni Domania.
You may even walk out.
Yes.
Or walk away.
Many mirror sama. Na me share mintima. Anopam.
And can't come walk trim Panama show.
Them sorry matumka. I come man in the other table soon my pre. Bim coffee and tem nam komodia abanan tokwama. Sana do 11 in my review. That is how a man must behave.
If you know,
and to say, what
you mean fast? What's your
yes. No, that is it. Or you know, do what them. That is why. That is why I warrior. I can't say. I want papa can't just say, "Oh, worry by where home, worry by where home, worry by where home." And I want to know what you say. I am going to think to know what you say. It say, meanwhile, I grad on your ear. Oba outside. When where do you atema? You have a quenya Oboko police station. Verbal assault. No report.
A technical assault, not necessarily verbal, because assault in the state of mind.
Yes.
At what the second one,
me law kakra has. Me na fu bebre ya law fu. That's what you do, especially when you say you are a reverend father.
When or your reverend father, not or say or your reverend father.
I don't.
Can you to sell?
No, me. No. Or not get to know so. That behavior.
And your command.
Nyankopon na yes on the no the otin.
And the Bible me yan twemfia.
Well, it is asondem ho no. Ade ye ton ade no. Say yes no reverend father. Or no de according to Bible no. Or ye Nyankopon ba na aba ade ne papa fie ye nye sa ne ma no ho. Na opam be free ho. Na nya ne ba bia wo a wa ye nyame nipa. Me be kan sa asema na mesre. Wo ye nyame nipa me ye nyame aboa. And you're blaspheming. What did Yankopon atem? Because more kwaso no.
Let us say you no.
Yes. Bible no can say. Onyankopon say yammo nipa te say yenseso. Nti nipa aye Nyankopon seso. Na wo yu hu si ba bi say wo ye nyame nipa. Ne ba ka no Nyankopon seso na ye nyame mwa. Ayade a wo se be jai sansa no kakura.
Man of God.
Meanwhile, Nyankopon de me bo ni party say me seso. Unko awa wo de wo ye man of God. Baba ka de be animals of God.
Oh, so can be you.
Ba me ko eziem kura bremu, ba me ko bi o. From Genesis chapter 1 to Revelation. Ya wi ni te se ne ye wi baba ne be kire yemu Sabbath school. Ba hun say ya frɛ ezie ni pastor bi say nyame nipa. Nobody will say that. No, do you think say nye individual sorry na yes under 17 sorry bia na Roma ana Presby ana Methodist na sefo a nka wusu bempa betima yes of biu
excommunication
with what he has done.
Oh, that's a proving.
No bi di na no kobo obi ano keke kora yenyi na di Roma so dem they say the Friday Anglican. Mbwa. And sometimes we hear bibia.
It is ordinary no ka obi
ano keke.
Holy kiss no.
Holy kiss kekere. Wa Sunday ni mo. Nye kokwa se ma amanfo gina ho bebre. Ah obeka se we di adwenbone woni ti mo. Ya yi no. Na wa fatu.
Na wono na adwenbone ne yehwa na so oba na se de kiki no no.
O baby bi ya kiki obi ya. And sometimes me nyama me hwe nyama me wo Ghana ha. Me hwe na me sire. Because yama say Ghana no. Obi asora de me yesofo. Obi sora anopa no nan no num no afa e dey say microphone no nam krom o ye dede.
But you will agree as a man of God Bible.
Man of God. Bible. Na one of country say
man of God or Bible mean a son of man so Bible.
Son of
man.
Now one are referring to as man of
it we need to
yes
find out
son of man. Yesu.
And a man of God here why?
Man of God. But I know say son of man Yesu because Yesu ba mu ti say nipa amen ye wo no.
At age 30.
Yes. 30 no.
No cancer markets here.
Na Yesu at the age of 12 akwa so ndem ko gi achinya asofo no bufu ye no. Opue o te ne nka bio. Ansa na what 30 years.
Na so do kwa kwaji asonde mo achinye ma asofo bufu ya. Ade no say agrada agege osu bempa ndufu a ye incarcerate no.
Na asofo no bufu ya bebo na ebebo no ebedi tuo ko.
Osu bempa wan fa tu anko ba bia o.
Anase na mon sentrofo no anase ni
amajo. Wan fa tu anko ba bia. Na say secret free ni ken.
Na ho an ye be rely on. Apart from
accurate reportage.
Na okay pictures na ye hu ye no so. Abrezi for na ne be prepare no so.
Prosi for ye prepare. E yo wo mo na e kan. It is not proven.
Picture be any o.
Uni prosi ni kura gi achinya ya mentanso na tadem. We go prosi ni pese di ye wa. Ono abetene batima kase wa tetena tade wa mo.
Akabri prosi atade de nso bi nda. Prosi atade eti se soja ni kutatuo na wo bene no. Nye bida.
Nye bida.
Because soja ni ye train say onfa ni tuo nku nipa. Me ka se ye nkura ye hima kurom na wanchi forest ho no. Na 3rd battalion soja for no ko bush exercise ho. Get one win amane aba chief police ni soja ni bi akoto garu. Amane abeda ho no, beda be trenches no. Se ba achebe mu, ne be ye camouflage fight we say dey ba dey. Owo kakraka bi ba. Akwese o ya fe ni recruiter fe ni ya wa pass ato offer 2 pay wa kun owe. Ya court martial.
Aden
Se wa kokun owo. Na ye mfa soja tuo nko aboa eliku nipa.
Ade soja fo bi wo Eastern region ha. Ukọ ye fence achiase a. Ho no nyina no enini se biri mu no esa do nyina enini python e wo ho pa. Anam soja fo ne wia no no.
Ana de be mfa tuo.
Na ide no makunu oni no.
Ana de be shed se be ma eyi a. Special e say we dey ye ko hunting.
Omo penama ma soja fo na wia.
Be ko hunting. I'm sure say be this
hunting guns.
Yes, hunting guns niku. Nye soja ni aboba nku aboa o. Anku anoma o.
Sir.
Oku nipa.
Sir.
And this is soja ni ipini wa na watwe ho. And presi atade ye nsom.
Waso.
Wo so presi atade ma. It is na man no. No wo buya dimtia. Especially crown and especially check wako to presi ni che obedem afebo obepro.
We dey na no pa bi akola bi odinsa to presi ni ba bi akom se odoye wo. Let me free up.
Hey. Opet freezing ako.
Just one onyan on tia se ofri so oni adwombo de bi na se presi ni she uniform.
Hey.
And na wo don say to no koma ka se odoye wo. And wo wanim ha na unhunu wo folly unhunu wo jimi.
Adakabri yes school no asesa. Certain training bi wo ha a guy training. Ye be kakra ye num binum be firi mu no ye num type no be firi mu Ghana na be de ne pa. Adano nim say uniform no and a crown no e Ghana.
I represented the state.
The state. Rusi ni ne de akọ ya fa no to. Wo ne no wa asema my uniform no engu ba bi.
And I want to channel to.
To channel to. Sentini ma soja ni didia on hye ne che. Wo hye wo cha e be chi wa court martial.
No mo kwase ko mo tete care mu or mo private care mu and session commercial mo che.
No.
And session commercial mo che.
This time Ghana no adena na me ka say mranti aba no say den hey say me tena barracks 3 years 67 68 69 that time them say the late brigadier Twimberima no commanding officer Yes, soldier for the minim send a visit here. Now, me so me mamma, some mammy no comfort ya in room. Never ban home.
I don't think I will support to do or die.
Do or die.
Aye.
Say do or die there.
Government, I didn't support to do or die.
Do or die there starting in 1978. Nananum Yana can be.
Why?
Do or die. No. His Excellency Nanado.
Nyama mama na kopa do or die.
No, and yet it.
And your mama did do or die.
ADAKABRI, Mamma Chirewase.
Echremase. Bama ye nene kasai. Oye a member of the Popular Front Party. Ana oye campaign manager for me papa KG was able to 1979 Ojina Asokwa constituency. Emma Miami wafa Dr. the late Osesibe EBT no.
Yeah.
That a mimi jina mu Osesibe.
KG was able.
EBT.
Yes, na me ye national Nsamamu choir master of the Popular Front Party.
Documents na mami show ho.
Thank you.
Because be say
that time
we are bonafide member of the Popular Front Party.
Yes. Wilberforce Manu. Obi ani Wilberforce Manu on campus. Those days. Na a champion buy. A champion buy na the time na power aye ne de. Oba coronado onko. Na say na pese ye union government. Na Ghana fo nyina ka bom ne ye to abayi nipa baako. Ade mu Kwame Nkrumah ye two no because of one party they say state ne ye yempene. Nti no na ado nom ene lawyer bi manu nom ne yi no pa wuli no ne nase for be nyina be ka bom. That time be ye na ado the joint secretary to
the PFMG.
Yes, People's Movement for Freedom and Justice.
Na one Sunyan
lawyer B Manu, the late lawyer B Manu. Me wo lawyer B Manu office near Bacheno de Bia. A prison for Obre papa. It's mama am for bear politics in anime. Lawyer B Manu ne mamete Ibia corpus. Time I ever chino. Never actually bear 200. Yeah, call a who produce him dead or alive. Ghana Bar Association a file that edison. Never ye edison. Joint secretary of the People's Movement until on the 4th of February 1978 near lunch here near call lunch no Abbey Park I walk massive by ye no yokoshia Pauli bitu Pauli Bedema and a free fa se be koda mampon na free fa de ne tembe ni edi bachi me na me di a free fa ka ho se enti ya lunch wie na that na a champion that na em frebe macho man no frebe tax
and the tax
yes THUG yes bebe ye de toto abo no bi ball em say Pauli ne ha e no ko to Tech Hospital nti 4 February ye lunch wie no the mantra at that time they say you wu nkwankwa do or die.
Order be die.
Yeah, no, yeah, order be die. Order be die. Order be die. Wu be aye wu. Na wu hu ne nkwankwa de nye the same. Order be die pidgin. Where you do or die.
Do or die.
Yeah, you know can be because the wo hwep krata na me de chiro na. I was a polling observer. Unlimited.
Polling observer.
Unlimited. Na me ko ba bia. Ne mani odino.
Ana na kufu ado ne sign.
Or sign sa paper no.
Fatos na me hwe. Papa na kufu ado signature.
Signature na was no. Enti ye call rounds we free ha na call free. Asoja for ho. Ye to aba no wie no. Ye kan na wo polling stations wie no. Ni ye nim o ba bia say champion person wiem. The instruction in say ye ni akire nko group ba bia and say wuo ni ye be wukura ye nwu. Do that ye man enye. Entine ayade a ye di akire tetete abeton ne. You
attempt to salvage Ghana or you die when you fail to achieve your aim.
Yes. Enti ye call regional office. Regional office ye ko duru asoja force around ye. Hey. Na coalition ye
the commander said na ho.
Yes. Ye di we wom kakra. Na fi ade achi be ye 1 o'clock. Be mo ba be ade so information every baby e ba na ye jubilate asoja for person ye boy enso na ye jubilate say no when say no
that time am out of you no Mr. No.
Yes when say no na ye emblem no na wo background red na nipa nyensa ti da so ba ko ani hwe ha ba ko ani hwe ba ko ani atwera se unity in diversity
unity in diversity.
Because people didn't even understand how Gwedema and a free fa.
Because almost different political
Inti eba sano. Around by one information ba say yasesaba wedwan. Okaya.
Wafa back door.
Yes. Na
Durampon.
Yeah. Information about later near say sana a champon. Aka say bemfa ne mra na office. Na obi be man hint say car now betrem no. Be crash you. Nti don't go. Now that's that I'm so call Israeli embassy ko hide or. Na a champon announce so say is it Mr. Jekedakun also as a new electoral commissioner. No announce say yes. I win it.
Yeah,
I win it. And son at that time by 1 o'clock from 5 o'clock while you free chira call regional office sunyano. At the action at 1 o'clock PM no. Ni dio. When yana kwa say me ko twitwim say. A soldier for no pumping be even though near we din komo. But you can't say no. Ye mabe nwiewiem. Do or die.
Do or die.
Yes. Internet enya eneni.
No obi a we ye popular front ni we ye UP ni there. Eye den afi we ko align with NDC I support to do or die.
Thank you. The assembly ban no.
Come on, the bombing come.
Picture na me de man. Victor Wusu.
Ah, you man. Kwabena pie.
Yes. Opera front party. Victor Wusu.
And down ekuta.
Many your friend is Asihini.
Victor Asihini.
Yes.
Chebia Asihini.
Yes.
Kofuwa time one and year
DC 2 times.
Oko prempe.
Ono na man phone him say me ne free man back on papa back on those days. You can say Victor was the best president Ghana never had. Because Victor Wusu wene ya nkanyaja Lawrence betima yeku. Enti tama Akufu numhu say champion ya oya ne de ya adutwam te say ne amanfo ye dede wo Guinea say ba kon asore very close. He was the second in command. He Palace School on the 5th of July 1978. Immediately after he declared himself say baby and 2 weeks after now I'm say Akufu announced say we are going to party at the Senate starting form assembly yes na your constitution ni ade na we nim say ADAKABRI o kai say Akufu so ne ma ne ho ye hi ni say or take over na na do sesa a champion sika na but the 2 weeks necessary sika na okay
Nkofosika kem.
Kem abirim sha konfonom ne nasefo no. Oh nipa obe leader. Ese onyantoboase kakra.
Abotre kakra.
Yes. Enti People's Movement for Freedom and Justice. Sika cars na de ba ye nyina no. But Buzia de be see e de friend say Côte d'Ivoire. Na free fa ne ni dini da so. Okokoyi e de ba. Enti ye wie e de say na Buzia can say a free fan hand over all those things. Emma Victor Wusu J.H. Mensa no. They been decided who will be the leader of a new party or be form. Na free Friday letter come out Buzia say, "Oh no, 7. On who run any mun kosoro. On so the president until he shouldn't count say ni bibi one ho."
Because the work di 69.
Yes.
Akaka say we 36 years. Into this president enye ama ne buafu.
Thank you. That time na Buzia na ni afira or the hospital or Paris.
Nani ya.
Onany from the hospital. I confirmed from the daughter. Intino, let her no buy no. Nyon on a canny. Nemma ne canny.
A man.
Intino man canny here and number or sorry tonight. No G. That what a free fire is saying. No one had the Okolu no Kochahe. On the 28th of August 1978, no way. About 28th of September 1978.
28th August nso so ye dapon. Apart from say Buzia wu 28th August no. 28th August so na a doctor 49 Echo Sunya government hospital urologist 49. Ombebe wu
akra. Somebody had there Nancy we there 78.
I think 28th August. As I obi so be.
Enti eba sa no ne nyina yeko wanchisi yeko sie Buzia. Nti yesie no wie no. That time Kosilamti. Pauli. Na
every factor upon cost ne buy.
Be pam no. Unza ne man nka be bo na so. Be pam no free yi na se.
Ai.
Odine ponko. Bepam
Pauli so the Bible by.
Yes. Bepam no feeling when she busy a few. Enti neba busy abake krokro wan say fear say or jump say nko hwe free fast no. Eso ya fo ni ho ankasem bai. Ne be ka kire free fast on the onko no ko. Anajo ne be ye meeting. Ne Pauli on the kwasilamti be ye de ye anyini. Nti ne ebe ne say ye betena akiri ne ahwemu nkura no nkomo ni vito usu keji o say say Dr. Safo adunum ne nasefo.
Wanyini kura wo okodi sofo.
Yes.
Also okodi sofo.
Yes. Na beti asesa. Ne betu beka bia ye disperse ye yenum a school for ye ba campus. Afedi ye nkoti I bet Popular Front Party no. Ne ma Popular Front Party ba beti ye.
Achechedi buboni nyina enu abi adade nka ho.
Enini
edubu ahenka ho.
Thank you. We remember. Never.
Me gusu ate se bi yi bia primo. Grace Coleman nka ho.
Anye easy kura o. Me da ya na amafo.
Nanado nka ho.
Kura. Nanado se na wo UNC.
Assembly na
Popular Front Party.
Wamati.
We are many. They are few. Popular Front Party. Enuni. Names nuni.
And names no mamu body has the names in a day.
Names nuni.
A day papa.
Baba Chief Popular Front Party.
Names any page 4 of the Star newspaper, February 16, 1979.
Thank you.
So no, it is at a Popular Front Party no. Kwesilamte sekune.
Yes.
Yadom abusuan Yadom Kwashi Ahanta.
Yes sir.
Simon Didon Dombo. Jirapa Lambusie.
Thank you.
Victor Owusu Aguna Kwa Brain.
Thank you.
Samuel Wilberforce Awukuda Akon to whom
thank you.
Jato Kalio. Yes. Nadoli Joseph Henry Mensah Sunyaye Theophilus Dugan Brodimens Cape Coast Amiyawa Kumfi Monufie Techimine.
Thank you.
Kwame Safuadu Doctor Menshia Alhaji Bukari Kebla Adama wa Kwabna Yima Oseibonsu Keji Oseibonsu Kwabna Jima Oseibonsu.
Yes.
Askwa Tuamuno Ansana Samuel Kwabina Kesley Osebedu Commander Edna Eguafo Sakisek Takrade Wahideba Kwa Richardson Gomwa Chempim Ka Daniel Randolph. Hey, it was a Randolph a dinibi. Okankwe Adam Amandi Boku East Bakuba Enkoko Isaac Emisa Eidu Asene John Ajekum Kofua Achumanwa Biaja.
Thank you.
Horace Walter Kofisaki Lawyer Kofisaki ana. Kofisaki Bantama Charles Omanyano Sionyano Denchira. One soon namu has
yes.
Denchira. Solomon Osei Akoto Brim Abrim Stephen Kreku Western Region West.
Yes.
And then Alexander Apietu Abuaji da Costa Esaman Kese Michael Kwesi Osei Koforidia Akentina Piaminka Evija Kwa Brain Alfred Bedun Kansa Esunafo Ananian Chukusi Tano Pampoku Ajekum Amansia Central Chani Hamzat Mahama Yendi Sebastian Kwekuopon Sawiyoso Justice Ekwuamu Abuatin Obuase Alexander Abu Abedi Akropon Dr. Jones Oforiata Begro Dr. John Kofi Fin Abura Dr. Thomas Kwame Abuaji Subini Joseph Bukari Al-Hassan Gonja Central Joseph Kofia Mankwa Wenchi West Gibson Dei Ampao Ebuakwa Kwabna Amwasachi Ekumfi Kwabna Kwachi Anti Birim Anafo Joseph Addison Anyai Aguna Idana Asigri Timpani Garu Michael Kwamiata German Asabri Ayamba Bongo Joseph Duke Benson Jumako Bremai Enyan Pami Ajebua Ite Gabin Ejoso your sister and Biasa Ejosu Gabin Josu.
Some paper and Yaman Joy.
Me Passia Quit in your sister Ejosu Gabin Josu. There's a boy Gabin for the affiliated.
I have remembered two paper and you know.
Away, dear Papa. And then Ohine Buabing Amansia West James Davis Squatchy Infansimai Asebu Mumuni Edwin Kije Tumu David Kojoduku Awin Haruna Iseku Ifutu Ewutu Senya Kofi Jemfi the second Achuma Mansie James Ben Kaba, Bogatanga, Ma, Talensi Namdam, Jayman, Gonja West, Isaac Lawrence, Kumani Mensa, Bebiani, Dr. Anso, Solomon Manso, Doma, Robert Kwame Mensa, Nkwanta, Stephen Nyama Mensa, Adansi, Edward Kofin Kansa, Atebu, Kwakubu Jane Team, Kede, Benson Benjamin Ofori, Afram, Isaac Emmanuel Sebonsu, Mitt Volta, Benjamin Kwaku Usu, Achuman Ponwa, Ibrahim Kujo Kwe, Waneshemuano, Ayawasu, Numwe.
I see. Che.
Asebako.
Yeah,
And Jatong Salim Sambian, Bungurugu, Sylvester Emmanuel Sansiri, and Laura Nandom, Kweku Sechiapia, Esukuma Brakwa, Joseph Everest Seyiri, Navrongo, Charles Kwame Natechi, Takwa, Daniel Abdullah Beyensi, Nalerigu, Ben Abdullah Yakubu Tali, Olong, Obedia Konyano, Satane Jonyamedi, Siblim Zakari, Nanumba, Benson Matthew, Ajay Sapon, Ahafwano, Natwa Akwatia the second, Densweja, Catherine, Siketadam. I don't mind the Catherine Tedam, Chana Paga. And other honorable members of parliament here, Erasmus Ransford Terrier Majite, former leader of the Justice Party and the opposition party, Eya Manya, and Richard Kwekwa Krobo, and Jonathan Teofe, Dangbe Shai, and Samuel Hene Ade, Brekum, Emmanuel Kwasia de Asante Achimanof, Emmanuel Kwajuedu, Abetifin, Samuel Benson Japan, Oda, Victor Edu, Shifu Himan Dentra, Kabuna Edu Eje, Amanse East, SJ Anto, Volta, Alfred Kotonu, also, hey, Sastaga, lawyer, what you go blame me, Kofia Hiagbo, SNK Oklum, Ray Kakraba Kwashi, oh, Asemko, Wemuni,
Venier, Intibati, that I am cra. I will him a free facoda down and say, or cast or the president never form the United National Convention, UNC. And that I tell me be the Popular Front Party for. Inti Niabeye and it's a Popular Front Party for a yakron for. That is why their slogan was a year clean.
A year clean.
UNC.
Yes.
UNC for the symbol a clean.
Clean.
Now, Yako to Aba. For the firms I cheaply cry Lusuya because UNC for Nyabi. Popular Front Party Nyabi.
And I had an election. How many PMP for no Kokoya agreement?
Yes. And into the man, a man forecast and a mystery. Into by agreement in the way, fast forward. Yako to Aba now was second round. Then they all went and supported Liman Party, People's PMP.
Based on the prior agreement.
Yes. So why would you, even if what you want from the mainstream UPA, why would you go and make an agreement with another group, say, in case you say, it means, say, who original group, you want to destroy it.
73, 74, 78, Nanadu joint secretary with your friends Obimenu. Adena 79, when you know as MP.
Because that's a group really with them and in our baby. It was a movement to make sure, say, a champion near man of Pasoy, Untiminye. And here we are, no one say a late Obimenu, he was secretary to Third Force.
I only John Bilson.
Yes, Third Force Party. But Nanado went and joined Uncle Pauli.
Then professor, you are dancing no. You trying to baby, ni CV no, ya no wajahono blank. But you
didn't have any no.
Didn't come.
Yeah.
So the yenya who need to know UNC.
Yes.
Now, that time when ni CV no so a honey a blank.
You say be blank no. Me make because me who say me card me dey achiro.
Ai card no way.
That even though na do yin sene me card Popular Front Party and da ho no. So meti man see me bo e de me say afre me kokko say. Yes. I was a member. Na fe makoto ati ama Victor Usu anwen ni. Mobu UP tradition no. Afemi Nkoti am wo Cameroon abe Professor Dubu Ahenum who were championing the UNC PMP coalition. Bekoti party on any leader. What?
A new patriotic party.
New patriotic party abe and they say Professor Dubu Ahenum what? Professor Dubu Ahenum one ma Popular Front Party for young winia. Bekoti be ho a ye ho kire ya ma Rollins nya akwan be ye ku no. Ono yakoti party and ye kura sune minko ho. Do you know say General Sedun Katia? No UNC. No they say nana.
I said Katia.
Yes, I be say Sedun Katia.
No near Kufuado.
Any Sir John.
Yes.
That is why Sedun Katia and Sir John you find they be go that time. Indeed there is evidence and another no UNC and there is no
yatisem.
Could be saying a mosquito.
The maybe
intimate,
but not only a free foul close affinity.
Yes, that is my principle in life. You cannot, in one way, destroy a brand, then you go and come back later. You want the people you destroyed to help you achieve. I won't do that.
So now we follow PFP for principle or for personalities?
For principle. Because at that time,
so for principle, there hadn't a personality be a bibi no when you was a personality number MPP, MPP.
No, say Popular Front Party, no, and yet MPP. Because Popular Front Party, ne UNC wo. Ni about everything says about call for UNC, the Popular Front Party for join. And I mean, so me join UNC.
Na dia na motivate you to join NDC.
Because NDC, no, who said that is the only alternative
to
MPP, because
it is MPP a center of the right and NDC a center of the left.
Yes, and again
principles.
And again,
we are a center of the right ni o shift to center.
And again, in my politics, I believe in development. We take 79. My national service was Sunyane Electricity Corporation at that time. At that time, they used to generator. The whole brown half and north and Nasefonia.
Ninya said, "I'm a person buzy buy no." And I was seeing generator. And Chanya man, Mubeka Buinumu, it did generator see Sunyan, it be see Tamale, it generator
and even Buzianam can't say. Akoso, there is no way Akoso Mubeti Medru. That time, your national service and a regional manager, your friend S.B. Tonga. Na regional engineer, your friend Gabriel Badago, or by West Accra West regional director.
That's a good Uti region.
Yes. Now, and I'm some here Brunam free children. S.B. Tonga, enemy call regional minister at that time, PMP, time minister, or Seusu
teacher, you know.
Yes, afraid I have a side. No, can say it is not true. Say, we ain't me medru, a friend is a brahaf.
Abra na uko buya yesisia dance wo and chiripini.
Yes, because Akoso Mbonokrana dam no. There was 6 turbines, and a Ranikosi Kumasi and a Southern party. Until we are operating only 3 turbines. Until there were reserved 3 it can go. So they started writing letters to Ra. Until running se buy, two, and they say, is it JHO Champos and one say,
JHO Champos,
as regional secretary, no. They revisited that thing. Then Rollins said, no. If that is the case, then we must supply electricity to the north. No, the Jatum. Rollins was using helicopter to inspect the lines now. That time, Buzia time, no Buzia so we no the contract man. They be to know the contract man. Sunyane to Doma. A champion by no jai. Rollins by the alley. They also deserve development. Who pam into me too buy electricity. A friend is quine a Caribbean say says in doom can hear you. Now who said no. Even though Ron is about buy June 4th or by Mbufuye. But Baoba says maybe because I'm not around. But well, I'm
a concrete
yes, to be yes. So if that is the case with the answer Rollins the party there, I will join him for development. And that is my principle. You are a politician because you have to develop your nation.
So who joining PNDC and now who joining NDC?
NDC. PNDC, me a soldier for Abandon people. NDC.
The Mojano will say you before soja.
Bra. Yempe soja.
Yani Ora Kofi Manu, or ye sports administrator. And now, ya on air for the political antecedents.
Nedia. One block will be named me have a share.
I'm Michelle Donna Vienna.
Yes. Oh, ain't you know a bass animal? No, I can't.
Idea pan what NDC no.
NDC.
Because what me demonstrate concrete projects bringing development to the people. Rollins and what is left in the NDC and ties.
NDC are also 200 schools. I am permanent here. You two no koi. Yes, schools.
One to send another to see John Mahama is an unmitigated disaster.
There's our politicians. If I brought for Kessin, they will come and come be bad near me. Nameka. And yes, na KJT on Sesano. First, Ufri, Shra, Sunyana be Drew KJT, I win your baby grand packet. On your KJT. Even Kraha Rich Hospital. Na Legon Hospital. Nka COVID bank and you probably bring Bank of Ghana Hospital and the district. Me, I believe in development. Yes, it's Kabe Guwotum. No. Because me work Cameroon, no madam for ne chief of staff to Hobia, Mr. Ngolebon.
But now 39 years no.
Yes. So what there, Betty I say? Or no, or Ngolebon or ba Limbe, I'm or Limbe. Over from go and call Kofi, Yakwa, or she quote, Yakot na just be a bar, ordinary be a bow. If he be a bo, your friend is a Makusa, here numbi. Na ne namfo ne schoolmates everybody there. One day, no friend, no, by no, say Kofi, do you know why when I come here with my position, I drink with those people around here? You know, you know, my man kind of pigeon. Me, I be grow for here. I go school for here with these my people. Now I be big man for Yaoundé. My big man day na Yaoundé. He no day for Limbe here. Oba no de ne car kesiye si duala. Wa faketwa. Wa drive aba Limbe. Then he went ahead and said, you know, say beer. If you go for hotel, na 1,500 francs. Yes. But here, for off lances, they sell them 250 francs. Yes. That one can buy 6 bottles. So I can buy 6 bottles for my friends. With 1,500 I will spend in the hotel. Or let me say yes, as politicians, this is how we must behave. Ghana ha teacher near or yet your friend is Kokoni Nkati Edi. Obey Empia, Oba Nekano, no rule, no free no air condition. When soon no papa. You referee say, no free own form. That is what is killing us here in Ghana. And he said, such a person, Nasa our government in the people will see say, even though Ebiano wa for Kwanibi so any scan as why, but because on Chirene Huntino, Timamu Fono Ebumfu, Cameroon situation see hono, because some politicians think say French fono is English fono. Because on the French side, you know, so we are born here French in Yechi pe, we are born in Yechiwa, what started several sentence. But on the English side, you know, Yechiwa, we operate like system of law na your friend is saying. Yeah, you must be considered to be innocent until
innocent until proven.
And it so be free. Anglophone side no a mistake, not Anglophone side or a mistake and I say or maybe traffic offense in China straight near Danko. One of the professor would give him. And you know the lawyers
the French system no.
And then massa confusion about we baby to be on a national phone. Anti media me buy no. From there, na me can say no. Yet it is said. Anti I even wouldn't say I even acted as an honorary consul in Cameroon.
Yes, sir.
My mom assignment to be a mammy. Now, we are said Nipa Onimwa, Ohua, officer away. Some Ivy. What do you carry away? One casa.
Or say Ghana High Commission 21/23 King George the 5th Road, Pubos 889, Lagos, Nigeria. December 15, 1995.
reference LC.24 oblique volume .5. Dear Mr. Manu, the High Commissioner of the Republic of Ghana in Lagos, who has concurrent accreditation to the Republic of Cameroon, has directed me to write to you to assist in a very important national assignment. On the 18th of April, 1995, the High Commission of the Republic of Ghana sent a note verbal number LC.24 oblique volume .5, copy attached for your perusal, to the Embassy of Cameroon in Lagos, informing them, among other things, of the ambassador designee's readiness to present his letters of credentials to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Cameroon, Mr. Paul Biya, and appeal to the embassy to arrange for H.E. Mr. John K. Tataga to present his credentials. Unfortunately, to date, the Cameroon embassy is yet to react to the note referred to above. It is therefore the wish of the High Commissioner that you liaise with the appropriate relevant authorities in Cameroon, that is Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to expedite his presentation and inform the High Commission in Lagos accordingly. Please accept the assurances of my highest consideration. Head of Mission, Ufuriedu.
Thank you.
Mr. Kofi Manu, Samco Enterprises, Limbe Faho Division, Cameroon.
Thank you.
What the fax number you answer?
Thank you.
You're a great guy.
Thank you.
You're a great guy.
Thank you.
You're a great guy.
Thank you. Entino, nsam bebre wo ha. But time nim. Why adwuma bebre? Mangana, yes. My be cry a chini tum for about 1.5 years. Many me organize lawyers and as for me yin and as for. Entino. Niameme
Who expectation
on
the political scene here in Ghana, performance of Akufo-Addo?
Seriously, I was sad during the December elections, and I won't hide it. Even under a champion, the referendum I yet around May 1978, not a single pint of blood was dropped.
But money Obuasi gold mines for Ntokwa Mubrey.
That is it. That is about elections. But in these elections, we lost about 9 souls. Under a democratic dispensation. That is my worry. And I think that we must do so many things to be able to curb the violence ever under a democratic dispensation. Because if you are not safe now under even a democratic dispensation, then a soldier for they said they are trained to kill into a bat. We didn't say champion time. Now soldier for a demonstration, a soldier for Mao. A police. He turned the police from police service to police force. And equipped them with armor cars. And they were capable of containing it. The only death I happened here, 13th May 1977, yeah, the first major demonstration, student demonstration against they say, well, KJTR. I'm saying, guy, no Smith, the Ababo Niti. Or no, so that time now, walk a hospital, be Utino, never stitch a word, there be Uti media, Oma Benny. Never day, Johnson Variety fast. I did 10 days, and it's to say, no way.
That time, Hans Japanum,
and I call Cape Coast.
Dambuchinum,
Yakwa ye, we call Cape Coast. Oh, I Funo da honey at the fita and the ones I brought for those days, a nipper who wolf here at the end and come once. We in general one bed, no one couldn't never kind of number 8. There's another a year. That was it. Oh, I mentioned Ntino, me, I think, say, even under a champion, even 1992, yet I don't think say nipa wuye. Ntino, baby, I can't kono. Mumma Ghana for yenum bi ye bi pa. Ni aye team no. NDC ko. Ni MPP aba, NDC ko na MPP aba yenye nkakra sa. Ni entina asundwem. Basa etruti asem no, ena mena this, ena mena this, and I mean at this, and I mean at this. Because ADAKABRI, let me point out this. Dr. Baumia, ne papa. Laji Baumia.
Mumuni.
When him say, Laji Baumia ni manka, Civil War see Ghana.
Tell us.
Laji Baumia, ne UP4, beko ye meeting. What is that? Achimota Forest meeting. Beko ye.
As a minion of Kayo.
A public notice. Achimota Forest meeting. Beko ye.
Me man come your meet yebi.
Ne UP4 be agree say. They were going to form vigilante. To terrorize Kwame Nkrumah and his government. Hey! Na ne abufu a Alhaji Baumia ne bufu ye ne say. They agreed they say Dombonum Alhaji Baumia be konof. Ne be for hefty Northern guys no emra. Na Baumia de ye ne yagimi. Ye kofa ye man mo mra ne ye nkume. Na de okodwonso aba. Do pie. Be 2 hours no my. Sa okoko fi ba ko ho. No ko boko fi ba ko. Ya papa
Defense Minister ko fi ba ko.
Na de o person hu. E de say Nkrumah. Na ofre Kofi ba ko frem Nkrumah. Na Nkrumah de Baumia wants to see me. Yes. And they bring him. Or the call for staff house.
Just a UP for ne bopo.
Yes.
And na Alhaji Baumia.
Akoyi tro.
Akwa kan chire Kwame Nkrumah.
Enti ne Kwame Nkrumah dispatch security for. Luckily security for never disperse. Buzi ade nani ahwanchi. Ne Nkrumah dis afre buzi aka.
Nkrumah dis aka chese omoba.
Eba na ko ode ne ho fa wanchi bana. Oh, straight Côte d'Ivoire. Na woni nje ko beche bi lamte ne papa. Ono odwane adodo wa forest na okwohye. Ne be kochi ne be ade oye farms ne be afuo ben no wa.
Afuo ben no wa.
Nti critical no say Ghana for so they go sometimes they act more than the instruction they are giving them. Ebo obeche bi lamte sa mani twae. He was off. Nti be did do in someone prison ne be ni say wawu. Nti say what say be obeche bi lamte ne papa. Besie na nimuna. That is the reason. It is straight away nobody no share form.
Nkrumah acted on
yes.
Asema ibakachire no.
Only PDA na buy no. Preventive Detention Act no. After that meeting na buy. Unfortunately the Ghana no I don't know akenka no eya haye. Na history no so no ye twist no. Nti obi a onim no okay and I'm so na Baumia or jump na school ko ye ntentem okoduru ba bia oduru o. Who said Dr. Baumia, Dr. Dufo no frɛ no man be ye Bank of Ghana deputy governor.
Me wu busa me.
Na busa ho say Baumia by was he the only qualified person.
Now she circumstance credit kofa eye Paul Lakwa ebe pam ko Abnado free ho a.
Thank you. A protocol.
Ama eye Baumia ne Paul Lakwa ye ba ko.
Protocol.
Awa ya
because I wouldn't say Alhaji Baumia finally obey chairman of Council of State.
And
I always say for the man, even though Okodi tro, but that trouble hold dear.
What say woman to when it tro?
Or beto and okre.
Say you before the one to woman to say.
Nkaba now. ADAKABRI. Nka wonti ha ya na wo ye yo.
Daddy.
Nka Liberia ba since the 62 so 63. Ghana for bi ne ba nya kwana be akwada onim ne akoso da.
I just say Achimota Forest meeting.
Achimota Forest meeting.
Come on one TB.
And you know
Gobi ibeja ne ha.
Na what dey asema ba o.
Kabla FRIMPONG so dey asema ba. Ya na e wo say ye kai ho.
Yes.
Ye wo Emrante ne mabawa bebre a omufiri say sabre na twam.
Yes.
Let's move on. And to be to say wo ka the role of Mumu ni Baumia. Na obi beka say ensese ye de ne se ade a wo ye esan ne ba. Ne mo yenhwe ne ba no de obetimi aye.
Abi dey make conclusion say ne ba na betray ne papa.
Ne ba no
betray ne papa. Because the father saved Ghana.
And the banner then.
A betray now come back to the same people who wanted to cause confusion in Ghana.
Now would they accept him?
That is the question. Kuriye wo ho mo jampani timo. That story American. Ye paying for na ka kire ye o. in the popular front party until those MPP
mumu ni ba wumi aye no omo mfa nche ne da
e wo betim
entina na amabuzi abuafuo no
e wo betim
kosi say afede de na do chire mu na amabuzi ase don't visit the sins of the father on the son
but amani pawu wouldn't say I don't tell him a powerly ete no ho no ni nua pa ne kese uduru chebia u ye pu afri chebia first old free akokumase after the hospital man no ni you will say ni powerly ni fio will say powerly we wansi ho ni nua
sir
because one my popular from party and winning na mama sure last one am sorry nko last one nti am nko sorry
didn't na nko sorry
chia me mama ye konfo ankasa
konfo ba
but
ye kom nsuo ben
no munye nsuo boso mankasa ne friend am free
am am free
ni boso ye am free some call jam me for commission no but the Bible man me kora but the Quran me kora cross me kora that me how fam with what mem with my mother's shrine I'm free jam me for the how do you spell I'm free
and just jam me na busa see spell the same
enti Rollins ye cool obe ye cool no General Akufu a call a year on a Sunday 3rd of June na IGP ako
a coupon
yes ofre no Sunday we say tell ma te say boys no ebe ye basa wo nti no ma organize road ye ready ye cross Togo whether we like it or not take over Akufu antie not na ho Monday 3 a.m. ni ku no ababe na so ye Kiti say on the head of state you betting in them. Na Kufu dress like the mala or chata tax. Propon Kofobia, Mankasim, Suhun, Mankasim, Capus. Udu Capus and Kunchum Kran uncle a year. Olo elebo na uncle Nchum quite. Oko on Huabia, Ewo Bishop, Emisafi.
Romans of honor.
At the H. Bishop, Emisafi, Catholic Bishop Conference head, he said.
Hey!
Never go country Rollins.
Sir!
Ne Rollins the woman for number.
Iti anya na Roman for patch of menya hwe.
Nti. Enti ma Roman for mpe Rollins asem no.
Omo mpe na sem so da wan fa bu ama.
Ne be fa Akufu from Bishop Ufie. Drive no in Land Rover. Edine buy. Okay.
Na pins go.
Edine buy. Edine call Rollins ho. Ne Rollins be man twene. Na so food in Rollins di asem. Be ja no buy. 26th of June 1979. Ne ekun e dey say. Already na sorry na me say pass
every brick Akufu. Enti che say, "Oh
yeah, na me kura sofo." I mean, kwa Sunday, mko jina Sunday sofo a obi akwache no wa china ba me ya bodutu.
Na nko nye ndan.
Yen etino. So obi ye nyamra de cry ko say ye chini twaniti. No dwane ekọ abosomfie a ohene no enchini bi. 2 years.
So to be to tom koduru ha.
Yes.
Yes was siki asala.
Yes. Ewo oman eyi na say sofo muya. Na obi adwane abehye wo ha Capus. Na wo de na bank na me ya bodutu.
Na ntu wo ni Nyankopon atwa no.
Ho ani Nyankopon Yesu Kristo ayi kwasi bro ni mfa ba bro no ma ne yenim Nyankopon. Eh. Adentir ma yeka say Nyankopon no ye frɛ ne Kwame. Because tetefo no ne besu Nyankopon no memene da.
Edi ampon
Kwame. Busum bia papa bia ni ho a memene da ye bue ne pono.
Busum papa bia ni ho.
Memene da ye bue ne pono.
Because komfo be
ye homeda
me ko komfo be fi oboma akura na pepe
no
o mie no memene da
bosum papa bia ni ho memene da ye
komfo be fi me chiao
homeda nti no me ni abe ye
se sia de what to be agum na the cat obi so abo ne dua adan
me
ubo cat dua se wa ye odan
me bodua se
anye ne se waji atum se okura no amfa mfiri cat die ya no de ye o
sami da bia me ka se ma me ye komfo na nsa na owu enti me wo ye mbone a me fa nkoko to
boni be na ket oye o
onya me boni dem boni no aye no
don't fa ninya amfam
no but the point is that ADAKABRI what people must learn is say so when nam nan samanfo di wachi a obi your boni a samanfo no take it without you knowing and they can punish the person without you knowing
samanfo di wachi
yes
can you
imagine say can you imagine say me sister edam paso a wo machi ba mienu ameti papa nyine meti eye patem na me sorry ye course because kwesi yen take your phrase say yentum pama ya disqualify ne dey yen first support nyina ma
aye fence ketu kriku
to ma wo wie ya first person wo tata no tamimu say Emmanuel da se bre firi ho kwani obi a
na just why traitor
thank you
why hey asama ba
opanyina ye be hia
osese yehu atia se de na je se nkunimdie na bebe wakwan mu aye evangelist Diana Asamoah na otene ne no Gusuti Nit 100.9 FM in the studios now. Kingsley Haruna Amaliba is a member of the National Democratic Congress communications team, and then ably matched by Awar Mohammed, a member of the National Communications team of the NPP. Awa
offer
yamwatenase
just offer
na Haruna onso yamwatenase
ADAKABRI
na yakwa akope jena ede ama oba panyini Mrs Bawumia na uko wale
pacho medase maminche tiefo nyina asa medase pa for this opportunity na menchia menu amalaba me hu na che mantimi anko me yen hihye ese mekonom me bank ran ha opani bi me betna ni fie itu akwetena ya met waka baby
oh come on
now I deputy general secretary of the NPP under known as John deputy a friend of Alhaji Abu Lamba or a DC kra Kufo that was no from Oti region and then a year in 1 week and intinama mentimi anko
no so we share no so
essence e wonu na foni nyina di kan alcohol china and e be the 3 days ye maami anase ye nana no nti penifo no di kan alcohol ne de betena se na ya ye 3 days na omo de hihye aba preko but esrese yankopon fo mu nyina akra ensi
jo na waba so dia ubetimi a WhatsApp on 050 600 0909. With me, I was up here on a couple of messages on 050 600 0909. Yabaji Brena, yet me, I can kind Ede Amamu. Utie Kufimeno, do you care to comment on the statement or Achimota Forest meeting or say Mumuni Baumia and a Koti UP photo? Emma Kwame Kuma Ransaki or Emma Buzi Adrianic or Abruchri.
Well, I think it's a penino baby a one in drew no me first time I mean who no because Batinenka that means so politics be bree. That means so no dear footballer na what the Hrisa. Me say some are his views, others are factually incorrect, others in so facts. There are certain things our can waha which Obia kan ho semesi na President Akufo-Addo meti se nkrofo bi kra ma me bi kra betna ha se na wo guest reviewers
awa be ku bi o
na me na kwaso abi kokuma se na mitia ene meti se guest reviewer bi obekase yes President Akufo-Addo na UNC kra secretary when you have people like Kosi Pratt you have people like Egbefiebel, you have people like yourself. You were a Michael J. Anyone more in Central they couldn't write about Akufo-Addo being the general secretary of UNC. But and they will be to me by cancer now Akufo-Addo a UNC general secretary. When that time they were not working in a vacuum. This is in the 80s. So even you GCC time Krano, now true stories. It will be intimiantro. So this is factually incorrect. Idea okay about from we Alaji Mumuni Baumia. Obiani ni shebre. Toka se Dr. Baumia a betray ni papa and say oko on the left. Obiani senye.
Oko on the right rather.
Oko on the right. Obiani senye otie. Obiani the ope lumana bo ni nyum se the ope na me fa. Thank you nyina e front ma pro.
Say the na nu kra na ima ewu ye kra no. Na ndisi fo no kra cultural press statement and komode ba say woman organizer na ewu.
Exactly so. Because nani papa kra na we council of state chairman. Copying 2000. So but obiani ni the baby ojina. Anka ene be mensa ba betima NDC ni. But bet mensa NDC ni.
Ntu papa gina ha na so gina ho.
Debi ena na me cry me one because penny no me bunu pa baby and the tifie kodru no wakansem bebre. But I believe say baby o papa gina de. Enye no na just because who are right to self determination.
Na papa no politically active.
That or your friend Obibia you ne zongo bia NDC ni automatic.
Papa no NDC ni.
Yes.
And ma ho ko NDC. And afi wani bia.
Exactly. And make say this is where I want. What you say ti eno de yemfanka me mama tama na me very active in NDC. Na me mama a card bearing member of MPP. Because na me mama they didn't call MPP health insurance.
Minu kuma 52 million.
Yes, Minu kuma in 2007. Minu kuma enya yare. They didn't call in surgery for 21 days now at the hospital. Ye in surgery bibiano or call you free because of health insurance. That time so crano, o parents ya ena o show mama na cover omo. Ena ye no see there be the odia dey buy the omo your party papa no call. Ena call pick card. But I was active in NDC. I was communicating for them. I was doing everything. But my mother was even a card bearing member of the MPP. Oh, eti se ene obi papa jina baby. No ono so eba na o si baby e o jina ni a. I don't think say e was a issue. Ama obi ka se obi a betray obi. Ena na me ka se BA Mensa. Yenim the Rollins eye BA Mensa. Na so ni ba Herbert Mensa. Eye dey. When this ni any
Rollins in Macra fine.
Exactly. To the extent that we cry the Yemen American. But when in the Macra fine. To the extent that first in Rollins and I'm crying BMS and now. Oh, Herbert Mensa.
Abraham Ponsa.
Yes. Omuko be bold. Omuko sunyai. That's only when NDC. Na Herbert Mensa ka ho. No, na campaign manager cry.
Funka games no.
Funka games no. No jinem. So say ene bibi sa na ka say we betray ni papa na. There be your interest or right to self determination.
Can you visit the son the sins of the father unto the son?
Over the ADAKABRI. Minchia na minchia T4. Na minchia yawa okre hu ye ho ache. Wanyango nti auditor.
Wanyango na auditor. Aya bayina tokra na odi.
Sabi ye na papa hwe akwafo say de. Why dey? Yentuma na ye baako. Aso yentuma go.
Afi na ugosi ne. Akọ hatare.
One ye ngrumbom.
Ai wo mem kra.
Nti me da na say watwa me abo. I take exception to the statement I will make here a short while ago. Say ya Zongo we NDC.
Automatic.
Zongos are not programmed communities. And the Zongo people are not programmed human beings.
Say Zongo for say omunyina no robotics bia and say autopilot
be. I take the statement pinch of salt.
Ebia obema an opportunity to clarify.
No, he doesn't need an opportunity. But he made a straightforward statement. And that implication so straightforwardly carried. Zongos are not so, but they show appreciation to government perhaps if say the policies about
advice ebusuafo ne nam tamale almost share on Facebook live almost share we wi oman kasa hre no almost share almost share
in fact so we share danko booster element being no zongo for. Do you know super?
Mm.
Yes. And indeed, the zongo communities are remaining deprived.
Yeah, bra Mike no na some kind of profound. Say dangwa buzia groupings no. Womoni zongo communities edin anwono so.
The zongo communities are remaining deprived. It is as a result of a more diabolical and draconian political witch hunt.
Notwithstanding Baba Nkrumah Amadu Baba and
notwithstanding that.
Baba Tule.
Notwithstanding that. The magnitude of damage done to the zongo communities. I don't go buzia element. I recall many communities in Ghana. Wasi, Okobuasi, we have Antubuasi. Then Nigeria for one. And you cannot talk about zongo communities without mentioning Nigerians because they were the core.
The Zangos. They
were the integral part of this Zango settlement. What happened? Dankabuzia element, Mutu Kwame Nkrumah by Guyamoba office. You passed the Deportation Act, right? No. Aliens Compliance Law or Order. No more the Pamomuina.
With Dombo as the Interior Minister.
Good. It has even been alleged, sir. Mampine Kufuor ne papa fia wo timuno papa na yezongo. E papa bi sikani bi de no mo pam no mo ji asase ne boso. Any fie ni.
Ji asase na ji ndan.
Any fie ni na.
Oh, that is all share time you see. Hotel na. Who say na SGSS be na hotel.
And your hotel no.
Maybe just but sir.
Nima Flagstaff House one.
Say sir e dan na ne papa timuno. And now say na ne papa tekesi no. And na ne maame so pray wo see kitwa ne see nchen. And na hotel no so ewo honom. It ni nyina no every the same time.
Be that as may. The damage the Dankabuzia element have caused. In fact, we are born some free war one more.
Bauni Dr. Baumia eba be
Bauni. I am not surprised. Papa no say friend say.
Kofi Menu.
Mr. Kofi Menu. I am not surprised. In some okay. Look, these people they are politically weak.
I quite derogatory. So look at these people.
No, okay, fine. Let me cut the MPP from antecedent. They are politically weak. They don't have ideas that can stand the test of time to compete politically and make an impact. No. Models and operandi politically are full of schemes. Scheme 1, scheme 2. Always plan B. And what we implementing. Look. These guys from day one. You see, the history of Ghana, record archives, we need to compile it proper.
To what purpose?
To the purpose of informing the generation we are in now. Many people don't know.
Is this still relevant?
Very relevant. Because I did history in school and I love history. History tells us where we were, how far we have come. And that will inform you to know where you are going towards the future. So because of historical...
But would you say, Nipa was Zongo communities, are benefited from center of the left parties as opposed to the center of the right parties now?
Certainly, NDC government and parties with that political ideologies, help the deprived community, the deprived urban communities.
Pro-Zongo policies.
But we're having a discussion.
Pro-Zongo policies, would you say center of the right parties,
NDC is the worst party ever in the Zongo community. He cannot mention a single policy on my Zongo. One, since 92 Amubai, first, it also means I say Zongo for NDC. We were brainwashed because of the aliens compliance order. It's a buy, First thing since 92, a year was Zongo. They say when the party came, when they saw elements, people. And pennyphobia to say Akufo-Addo, any other people, you see, oh, way, ni papa, ena a pamo, munananom, a free hano, eti ombesa pamomo. And this is something that happened in 1992, 96. I am telling you this in 2016. Me current ambassador to your friends, Nigeria.
Your friend say
Rashid Bawa.
Rashid Bawa.
Mene no call.
Rashid Bawa.
Asawasi constituency baby a friend no Sawaba. Sawaba no ye school be a friend Ansar Sunna. Ansar Sunna no Zabarma Fonko na wo. NDC went there and told them say ye winning elections be pamo mo free because Akufo-Addo papa na ye kukurum no. This is 2016 oh. And you get them because yes, they are your friends saying some of them their roots are foreigners. They may even believe it.
But I don't know how to can or say yentimi fan chemo because of our aliens compliance order.
So MPP no. That time aliens compliance order no. No mo obi obey national chairman na oka ho. Obeda Samoa.
All People's Party.
Yes. Obeda Samoa na oka ho. He became national chairman. It is a MPP as an entity. Started in 1992. And Nkrofo Bedwani.
So you cannot visit the sense of the UP traditional.
Exactly.
MPP.
So that is why I'm saying that. As our aliens compliance order, Ghana Parliament and a passe a law. So we alien free her. And you will be unanimously President Vinetanasi I can say me pamo a whole free Ghana. Nay that. And again, we have moved on as a country.
Now he says, whatever.
So anything that make a says, oh, you have been brainwashed from day one. Say
by whom?
By the NDC people. Say Nkrofoi. Omumpemu. Nkrofoi mimpomu. But question will be sound. Offer. Many breje pa. Yenko zongo ho. Na yenhu se. Or say. Ye your friend say MPP a they be bun sama MPP na ho because of the omaye ozongo on kire ye nyuma omaye ozongo ye kura the starting free 92 mra o say the omaye ozongo a kire say ampa omudo yen a
man opportunity
na me ka sam no what you see
there be minti mo fa na dim bam
no do bam good
but man
what you
to restate your point no Haruna.
So I was talking about Enuma kwanya omode zongo na faso. Very clear. There is no dispute about that. Who can some say ye de mra ne de pamo omo. It is universally accepted by various jurisdictions and jurisprudence that when it comes to the rule of law, the concept is not neutral. Yes. In fact, Dr. Tony Edu once stated say the greatest crime ever committed against humanity have administrative approval and legal backing. I agree with him. Apartheid in South Africa was backed by law. The Holocaust was backed by law. Even colonialism was backed by law. Racial segregation in the United States was backed by law. But are they acceptable today?
Morally,
no.
It may be morally reprehensible
at that time. If you look at them, please, okay, the moral and then the legal ramifications of the law. In fact, it is a parallel concept. It doesn't meet. What is moral to you might not be immoral to me. Good. So the point here is that we can pass a law today. Maybe accepting human sacrifice.
Passed by parliament.
And it can pass by parliament. But is that law a just law? No. So the fact that parliament has passed a law doesn't make that law a rightful law. And throughout the ages, parliament has passed laws. You are fighting for the repeal of those laws. Is that not correct?
Because of particular mischief, your person you cure.
Even criminal libel law, to some extent, might not have been an evil law, but we fought against it.
At the time, what was happening?
Okay, well, people feel that they
at
cannot.
At the time, so because
maybe
there would have been some mischief. Your person you cure.
Exactly.
So, alien compliance order was an obnoxious law, but criminal libel law has
I am not justifying criminal libel law.
Has a motive.
Please. I am not justifying criminal libel law.
Okay,
I'm making instances, Parliament are passing laws, They are fighting for the repeal of those laws because they are retrogressive laws. It doesn't promote societal advancement.
Collective amnesia.
Okay, so today, There is no way you bet me a criminal libel law was right. No, it was completely wrong because nobody should suffer any repercussion because of the trade or practice intra. And this year condemn criminal libel law because of its retrogressive nature. We need to do so. We need to do same, or there cannot be any way I justify or they say aliens compliance order because it was passed by parliament. But only Okapapano, Mr. Menu, right?
Yeah,
Mr. Kofi Menu talked about Baumia betraying the father.
By realigning with the center of the right.
Exactly.
Yeah, papa. Yeah, Bonsamo Zongo. But on I didn't. You said it.
I did not.
So you choose to talk on
exclusively
about the Zongos without necessarily say or no be pain or dance.
I did not exclusively relate MPP and their evil deeds to that of the Zongos. I am talking about the political antecedent of Ghana and their machinations. We will come there. You take your time. You take your time. You don't even know the history of the group you belong to.
I read history from senior high school to university level. I read history even up to university level.
Then
good. I mean, student of history and politics.
It's a bit harsh to suggest, say, Awa in the historical antecedents of the group he belongs to. Awa, do you accept it?
Somehow.
I read very well. I read history at the senior high school.
Will you comport yourself?
I am telling you that I'm a student of history and politics of Ghana.
He is interjecting. So please, you are moderator.
He asked me a question.
He
just asked me a question. I'm telling you that there is no political party in this country that I don't know its roots.
No, but
and history.
There
is no political party in Ghana.
He throws a jab in jest.
Yes.
Or say, when was our political party will join this?
Yes. I am telling you, Ofa. There is no political party in Ghana that I have not even written exams on their history.
So
fine, you have answered the question.
Yes, okay. Even on their history.
Okay. I mean to you.
Dr. Charles Prempe, or Chairman Africana Studies, or AUCC, or try someone on Facebook, and I think it is worth quoting here. Well, say history informs as well as does epistemic injustice, hence the need to rewrite history.
But you can skew it in rewriting it.
Exactly.
You get it? But where the facts are boldly inscribed and well documented and universally acknowledged and accepted, there is nothing you can do about it.
Nkrumah is the man of millennium.
Yewahano Muse, Dankwa funded Dankwa the day, even the name Ghana by. Is that true? Historically incorrect.
That's true.
Historically incorrect.
So who proposed the name? Who proposed the name? Then you did not read history.
Me, please.
You did not read history. You don't even know the history of Ghana.
You're rejecting me. Stop that.
What's the why is it
Dankwa did not suggest the name Ghana.
Okay.
Because far back in 1954, now Kwame Nkrumah at the Ghanas. What did the name? Ghana National College. Didn't free for the buy.
But you have an opportunity. Awa, do you accept that assertion?
Dankwa. This is not.
Would you want to attempt to answer it?
This is not a matter
if
of
you choose not to
accepting
answer,
or not accepting. I will be happy if you call any political historian, if you get your producers to call any political historian to ask, say, why not suggest the name Ghana and
okay,
was accepted?
We'll leave it for now.
That's all.
It down conclude on that issue.
And the Papa no, Mr. Menu, right? Kofi Menu say, Baumia a betray the father.
By aligning with center of the right party as opposed to the Papa incline to the center of the left.
Good. Baumia, to me, wasn't a politician.
Yeah, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Yes. Baumia wasn't a politician.
A neutral?
And to me,
a technocrat?
I feels. Oh yeah, you see, technocrats are not politicians necessarily. They can't politician. In fact, Plato say every man is a political animal.
But can you visit the sense of Mumuni Baumia on Mahmoud Baumia?
It is just a movement. Maybe I may cast him. Awa, for instance, also in the family now you're NDC for.
Bankasa.
Sorry, also in the family.
Also the Mami MPP ni.
No, also later. They may be MPP later.
Yeah.
But they were traditionally
they were
NDC.
Primarily
NDC. Yeah. But something happened, and he was changed
pro-poor policy
to become MPP. And don't forget, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo today wasn't traditionally Dankwa Buzia element.
He was a CPP.
He was a CPP. But something happened along the line, and he became one of them. So, politically, like American foreign policy, they always have permanent interests, but not permanent friend.
Okay, many quick comment from our now for the next topic is
Offer. The me pan say up to now, there is no single policy call Zongo, Emma Zongo for Epeomo, except tribal hatred. Preachy. NDC has been preaching hatred and tribalism in the Zongo communities, and they have brainwashed our people. And Untinama, some of us are getting enlightened. And Untinama, when you check the number of votes we get in the Zongo communities, keeps on going up by the day. And no, and I say ampa the Omoyano, there is no single policy. Baku say, NDC bekan se Omuko yen wo Zongo a boa eye Zongo for one. Since almost started since 92, Baku say Omoa ye edi aboa Zongo for there is none. But omunya vote to be brief you. And tell me that so can be visa. Dampa. Yes, no more pelmo. But in all no. The only thing they say Osha Ghana's political history. Then and I say you bet me rewrite history. There are certain facts you can't rewrite it. Adianu say a factor. Whatever you rewrite, you will only add your views. It is we're reading Ghana history. And Kebia will read Ghana history from your friends say Ghana history nyina. Kebia enya course been taking in history. When you hate Dankwa, it doesn't mean so we are the power. It was said yaka. Kebia was just a course in history. But so we read history. Etro history one exam sir. Obehu say ampa ebetima again. We say Tama Parliament approve say yankono. You know that Ghanaians had fundamental problems. Retail trade was taken over by foreigners. That time. So it was a unanimous approval in Parliament to say yam pamu amusane be amunjai retail business. That was the reason. If you are a student of history, our person who can. Akobe who say aliens compliance order came because they feel that the aliens are taking over the jobs of the Ghanaians. Ghanaians are becoming impoverished. Now foreigners, Lebanese, Nigerians, see the keka who no more taking over everything. It will move say ye omu free wa na take over ya dia ebeboy. Those days that was their thinking. That time no omu nyina no parliament ni nyina ejitu mu. Say yenye ye no obi na say oye president, obi a prime minister, NAC. Eti ye baye no ye ko into sa political parties no 92 e baye na ohwe omo lead MPP. These are people who have people like JH Mensah, no a minister at that time. Any omo ka hu nyina no. Eti omo ba na omo gina simpie na omo kasa. Because way ni papa na say we na minister say and a pamu unana no
Godfather some.
Exactly. Ya pamu unana na we say. Na we say eti sankrofo omo mpemu. Eti mamu nkoho. So who swani nyina no sa na wudi nyini.
So you think say brainwashing and they are so pervasive.
Very pervasive. Everywhere.
Ghana say
call any zongo person and ask him. And the
imams could not rebut.
You see, the imam cry be ane papa Kobi. And on standby. What I say? Ebi ane papa Kobi no standby. So and again,
so the brainwashing was such
exactly. Then the MPP
the imams could not rebut.
MPP cry no intimate penetrate. And yet recent MPP don't even campaign in the Zongo community.
Because the NDC machinery was that strong. Exactly.
Because you see, the MPP also, I don't know that time, the 8C, but MPP no more penetrating Zongo to even campaign. So definitely you leave them with only one choice. Depending on person or dissent here, or only one choice. Just like NDC don't even go to Akan areas. Typical Akan area, Okomansunkwata area, how NDC in campaign. I was part of NDC. Typical areas like Asuka baby obi say eye akanfo nko ano na ndisi fo ntimi nwura ho.
Whether you would agree say as Asokwa used to be United Asokwa of Asokwa Asawase Oforikrum.
Yes, now Asokwa East.
No, it used to be Asokwa.
Yes.
And it became Asokwa East and West.
Yes.
And then it became Asokwa.
Yes, and they make us say because
so now we are saying that's all say now a year MPP for NDC for predominantly Akan areas now.
Yes.
And I'm just Asokwa
and
now
account
79.
Yeah,
Asokwa no encompasses Asawase.
Yes.
And Oforikrum.
Yeah, Asokwa. Yeah, Asokwa. Asokwa East, NDC couldn't get close to even the seat. Even though now more huge Zongo presence. Because we call your friends saying Asokwa East now. Na Oforikrum, Accra town area ho nyina no. Anguna for any Zongo from Kwana oho. Oko Aija Zongo. Oko the entire Asawase constituency no. Nanso omuyi candidate ba otimi kon other place no. Enko campaign ti or rely on the votes na ewo within Zongo enclave no nko a. Akabia o move kura koya anka otimi wini. Ebe ya Asawase Tamana omunyina eye campaign baby ano Dr. Jibrin won. Mama Pat contesting she or beaten by 3,000 votes. And the make can say initially no Zongos they don't even allow.
Okay.
They don't even allow. MPP now. How can you enter Zongo and make a campaign?
Let's move on. A minute to rebut move on and say you may reserve it.
I still maintain that that word brainwash is very insulting. So Zongo communities now, they are interconnected to.
Still want to be Kadi Omuyama Boamu. I just a tribal.
I say you've used a word that's quite derogatory.
When we talk about tribal bigotry in Ghana politics, it's an MPP. Okay? It's an MPP.
Definitive statement of that
sort. Of course. It's an MPP. So, when we talk anti-tribal bigotry, you have to know it. On Pene Kufuado, someone of 2012. Yeah, I come for there. But what repeat as who told you that all that? Please. Please.
Why not?
No, this attitude, brother, control him.
See, Akufo-Addo see yaya can for.
So person Okasa. Do I invite him in?
But Okasa.
Let's respect
does it not amount to discrimination?
No, when he's talking,
because you are segregating.
When he's talking,
when
he's talking to
he has a minute to rebut. He has a minute. He has a minute to rebut. He has a minute to rebut on what you said. Now we are moving on. What's say? Why insult the people
yes, of course we see.
by using of the word?
The northern part of Ghana, they are linked up to the Zango communities.
Yeah.
Okay. And so me woha me to Obama political party bia. My decision to vote for that party will influence about what is happening in my home.
Not where you live now.
Not necessarily where I live per se. Well, I'm in Accra. So my Yaris is here. I can be rushed to any of the
local hospitals.
Not local. One of the best hospitals in the country. Rich is one of them.
Yeah.
Kolebu is one of them. 37, UMC, the Bank Hospital, depending on the proximity.
Yeah.
What about Babusha for Mote Compagnon, Passionne, and other places? Tempare in the Upper East region.
You
don't have it. Boku Government Hospital in who? Bahama wanted to build one there. And he wanted to build Presbyterian Hospital, government hospital.
Presbyterian, no, but we need district hospital or Boku area.
So, owned by government, no. We are a quality healthcare center owned by Dr. Naba.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, I signed on my area.
Zebula, Garu, Tempane.
I am saying that we don't have a government hospital there.
Government hospital be anywhere.
Yes, we don't have.
As now.
Yes, there's no government hospital.
Agenda 111 yes, you are
never far agenda 117.
Yes, you
are they building a new hospital?
We are building even in his town.
They control him. I don't like that.
And I'm telling you this.
He's made a statement.
What kind of behavior is this?
I say government health facility be any boku. And I busano say during the tenure of Mahama so when see government facility
there be one attempt to cry, not even a health
opportunity no.
But Mahama built a regional hospital at Bolgatanga,
which is
it is there he expanded.
Come on. almost 58 miles from Boko.
This guy has been news and seen Oya Sameko. I'm telling you.
Sorry,
I won't countenance it. No.
Okay, now
It wasn't Metino.
Sorry.
It's a disrespectful to me. Okay? I don't take it.
Man, opportunity because we
it
need
at
to
all.
move to other areas. Haruna, you are saying, say, or say, you're brainwashing Zongusa.
And I'm saying that brainwashing is insulting. And the earlier he recognized the better.
So you explaining to us,
I am a Zongo person, he's not.
You
understand?
Akan is a umbrella ethnic group. But when we talk about the Dankwa Buzia element, and you can't find no more part of it.
okay.
And that political entity was formed with a tribal clique. That was why JB Dankwa suggested the name Akan Nation. Okay? Because at the eve of Ghana's independence, even let's go back to the colonial project. Ghana as we know it today, no Ghana to say you know.
Northern territory.
Colonial project and Ghana map and they
Asante.
had the coastal colonies, Asante colony, Northern territories, Transvolta Togoland. All these things were pieces of lands with different geographical terrains all together. Nkrumah led the effort and bring all these areas together to form the modern day Ghana.
Unitary state.
You get it? At the initial stages of Ghana's independence, they proposed Dankwa Buzia element, their own proposal, a federal constitution for Ghana. What was the idea behind it?
Oh, and that's America.
Please.
America Federal.
But a country like Ghana asking for a federal state or a federal constitution, go and interrogate the mindset and behind
the
that
mindset
federal constitution.
There were Ubekane say.
You get it?
So minerals and as a resource beer. Nanka Ubi and resource enya primarily.
Very well. If we are to even go by that, was the idea or that idea really good?
We will do it another time.
What here I can say? Nigeria 4 was here Pamu because they were dominating the Ghanaian economy. That's what he said here. That is why the Nigeria. Oh, you didn't listen to him?
I didn't.
Play the video. And your Facebook live. Play it. Say Nigeria 4 no and others here Pamu because omo ya ho no more dominating the economy. Really?
But that is
true. And Nigerians, aliens.
Who are they?
It talks about how
my father is a Nigerian.
You
don't know a Zongo person. You don't even understand Zongo.
No, we will leave it here.
When you Zongo, I'm a Zongo person.
No, we will leave it here.
Nkrumah's fight.
You see,
Nkrumah's fight.
aliens compliance order did not affect
the United African unity. Everywhere to unite Africa. And Nigeria is not an alien. Ghanaian is not an alien. Okay?
Because after BBR, now we have after. Where trade are coming and bringing us together. Now, one would say, Mahama, Wako Asante, Wari. Now, one of the statements that Waya Asante say, when NDC is brought back to power, they would not start any new project until they have finished with all abandoned and ongoing projects. So, they would continue. They almost also abandoned. They would continue from there. Now, Yejitum say Ghana for share what? Cash, ayesika, and ye share jobs, aye adwuma, and ye share food. Ye nyeska, ni enye adwuma, ni enye aduane di. Nye baby di etitu a ye wie. The fact of John Mahama say abandoned projects, obeto aso, ongoing projects, obeto aso no. Does it bring us cash? Does it bring us jobs? Does it bring us food? Do we then have shelter? Ana, awa.
Ofa, medase. Ijiri se anka former President Mahama wan contest elections na onye president of Ghana. Anka de obeka bia no e wosanka ejitum. So obi a obe president dadie. Why vice president abe president there. Na ene oba na o kan nsem bia. E wo se ye ka se penino desperation ene angling to even take back power again entina okeka ensemsa. Because baby okojina asante na okojina koka asasem no. President Kufuor kono oja bibi wo ho. Asawasi constituency Asokore Mampong. 8 years of the NDC omujano numerous housing projects are President Kufuor starting and home complete ba akokra. Ebi kra de na edru roof na ya ye bibia roof even the Asokore Mampong de no. Ebi okra na ya roof awie akase be ye be complete na nipa akotenem. So it was abandoned. Design nipa yi ochine bi be ka kro say oh me ba menye adwuma bia we na meye asantemai de de be kai former president Mahama pa eye un say omai bia no epese ntumpon a hwe isuku hwe apomidin mebo a na wahwe eye babia nipa ebetena ne na keka ho very important. Mahama is the worst thing to happen to Ashanti region in terms of health. Because Mahama be president, no. Health insurance President Kufuor di buy, no. Omo, I can say, omo be a friend capitation. Capitation in say, Oko hospital ba akwa. Oko no chuso hospital ba ako. Debi awo Asante Fijasia. Oko Asante Fijasia government hospital na say Amadia, de wa Asokore na, uchuso eno ano no. Nti Oko Amadia na omo hwe na anye ya. Enye omu na be refer wo akọ ba bi dia untimi nkọ Asante Fijasia hospital so enko ema obi nkọ hwe wo. Omu si omu be in pilot. For close to 5 years na uti Asante memu ana health insurance in adwuma because baby ana okonu nye. But we think crying. Oko Regional Hospital na anye ya utimi kokọ lebu. For 5 years na yete e wa Asante memu se yesi eno no ye de ye sa a piloting. We are say, hey, Mahama Baye no, we see hospitals bebre, and how didn't start here? Because they be na o shada nima santimai bebre nti da e be
start here.
Minuano. Akobeka chiro say we Kumo hospital, we Fomena hospital.
At present, our jabbing okay. Let's learn
something. What do you mean start here?
Don't jab at him.
Okay.
Oh, we are on the super can be then we will cross over.
You see, we Kumo hospital, we Mr. Eurojet the office wa here. Aka many badge offer. Said that crew there na nka okofa Eurojet mpanifo no krabet na. Na ya bisa omu one after the other e kwan a ye fa so a sa hospital na e waferi. Military hospital no. De okumawu de yesin wo Konongo. E kwan a e fa so sa hospital no. E bae. President Kufuor any omukoye nhihye say
we are asking say abandoned ones no so otoaso wanye bibia ongoing ones nanado so 111 when we no oba no say obewie no a we are asking whether would that bring us food on the table, cash in our pockets and jobs to do ana
offer from where I sit minimum abandoned project be our Ashanti region.
Oh sir,
yes, because Afari hospital, any Kumodi and in a keka home. And yet directly a ban a until na me acquire a fast.
There's no abandon. So for Mahama to suggest to say, obey continue with abandoned and then ongoing ones, you know. You believe that
ni e-blocks, no? Meaning Makuma could be in a complete as the same colana.
It's also abandoned project.
Mean say be abandoned project or an uncle.
So it does not mean say
me say dear me minim our hono hospitals nina no contractors or so moye. Yes,
there is nothing abandoned.
I don't think nim projects. And then I make us say, okay, project I abandon. They are interrogated the antenna ebia yenye. But I'm telling you that Roko Drobonswa, no ye e-block. Yewi, Uncle started. Oko offenswa suoswa. No ye e-block. Ye ne ba ye baby. Oko your friend say Adebora. And Unkwana uwie Ashanti region. Eti se ose projects ni nyina ye abandona. Kejetia ye ba ye no mu wie ye wie. You started second phase, which is bigger than even the first phase. We Kumasi Airport. Oko kati so da international, even though Oko Kumasi Airport obo say international, obo try kitikiti bi. Tama omu be bie. Muso omu de kanea be bubo ho. Eji Ghana for $28 million.
29.
29.
And the second phase now we say no. And you're on a pace can
Baby, okay, scan away.
Parliamentary records and demonstrations say second phase no scan on a
Dabena okay scan by.
Go and research.
Dabena okay scan by. Offer. Me say okay. So
you just research.
So Uko Kumasi Airport work is ongoing.
For the third second phase.
Work is ongoing. Iti Kumasi Central Market. Second phase no. I switch even first phase no work is ongoing. Uko airport ono see airport no wo hu sa dan fefe no ho ono so eye work ongoing. Iti project ben no see almost start ya. Yenwie.
Yentie what Haruna will put on Mahama's statement. Now, yes, I'm right back to you. Haruna, Mahama say all abandoned projects, ongoing ones, Sabayan to me and we are, or bar, NDC bar. Yenye nunye ya, yen should be a for fraud. What do you make of it?
Over. Okola wa mo braro. Some papa no your defo pa. And your papa wants some near cow. Eye wo wants some in a yeka. And so has been the MPP. No claims. Yes, a bind be about baby. No, I know a jahoko. Remember, baby, one baby, na me boy. No Rollins, man, would obey any day. I am out 8 years. Wait, maybe I solve a problem in that. No. Who did his part? Rollins started Ujahokoi. The gentle giant. One pinna that you work for. Also, by enough from Mudia a time is better us and they only hope you Mahama so by. And then Akufado so about a better us. William Penning 4-9 way I betray Mamma Pena Kufado Abana. On one will be a Namambu on one quite a bon womb.
Wedding?
Wabon.
Oh, no.
No.
From background, you will not use that word.
Oh, sir, a yaka, Captain Smart, I can say.
No, you will not rely on such thing. Captain Smart, it wasn't referred
for the sake
to
of what other platform. But we draw that part.
Exactly, because no background to create to use that
the
word.
Mambu and Sweni.
That's more like it.
Oh, thank you, Tor. In the Asante region, the Bono regions, and the Western North happen to be part of the second phase of the campaign tour. Into a corner, Kumasi, Mercury FM, the Mercury TV. New Mercury, sorry. Unse, Tamane wo Santimante 2000s, or by Mercury na Ajidi or
I said, Mercury was Nanakwa Brapuku. New Mercury is Opambo.
Very well. A Honda ko interviewer na wo chiremu Nioma na ben apeso ye. In fact, I will not sit here and say Mahama did all he can for Asanteman. For Asanteman problems like Ghana and also. You understand? But as a Mampenino, on the reasons in Tia, the focus echo Asante region even more than areas of Mutobama NDC. And somehow it's agreeable because the what Tia President Mahama, former President Mahama, was Asanteman and the microcosm of Ghana. Ukwa Asanteman Temwa. Virtual F Ghana and their trade are from the Asante region. And the Asante region is the commercial region of Ghana. Fully agreed. ADAKABRI, me, I keep saying this. Na me koso akanda. Wo ya Brent na wo sisu na opeso obo bra. E wo Ghana hapa ma abrabo ni mu kote ma wa. E Asante mem.
The Asante business executives in United Arab Emirates.
You see, e Asante mem. I don't know why you're more journey about. But e Asante mem. In any case, the more journey about the say, I'm more body a cosunti, or more trafia in Koye. Because so Asante mine. Now Asante mine started complaining your boy idea. Oh ya banya ye. That is the truth. Oh ya banya ye. It is true.
Is there any abandoned projects?
There are many abandoned projects in the Asante region. Formula Hospital,
abandoned?
Yes. One better about 5 solid years. They bad no way. Kwabena kwa yi block baku si obo asle kwabena kwa. So bad and so kwa o kwem aka
to be fums.
Sewa. Ye fum so die kwa so ka ho. Okay, fum so die so ka ho. And also don't forget say Obuasi ayamfure dunkwa o. Obuasi Arian Quanta Highway no. Then my contract.
And
in fact, under Coco Rules, a Jumani Kwampo shall say before anything flabem. The last time Obuasi dunkwa I am free to dunkwa. Dunkwa to Obuasi. O say
na I am free to dunkwa.
In fact, once a highway. A
highway ebe joining a drew I am free at not joining Western Corridor Road.
Very well. What has happened to that project? The last time I me call Obuasi, me for Kumasi, me kwa biyoso no me for Kumasi, na me for aka okijetia. Over ADAKABRI, Obuasi Kumasi road the KO say I check 45 minutes do Obuasi no. It take more than 3 hours in do Obuasi.
I'm bypass.
Now free.
I'm bypass Kofa dance yaso.
Yeah, I'm just Kofa dance yaso. Now, so free. And young Quanta air back ko carry air ba Obuasi a. Oh, Master Obebonsem.
When did he go there?
But Bonsem. You understand? So, these are the issues. And it's a present like everywhere around
Anyang Quanta. We a reference to Anyang Quanta
to
Obuasi. Anyang Quanta Akrokere Obuasi no. What is the state of the road now?
Don't know.
Asphalt.
Since when?
You see,
Offer. Last week, 2 weeks ago.
So you are saying that it's been fully done?
Because Cape Coast, Ekofa Anyang Quanta. And this is a road that before elections.
Phase 2 of that road, you know, between a year and Asene Edeba of Bekwai. Now also no my year from bridge and so Asem Praso.
Yes.
At the Echemwa Tobiase.
Yes.
At the baby drew Adansia Sokwa. The Badum Passe.
Yes.
And a bit no up to Obuas up to Bekwai to Anyang Quanta no money.
Yes.
Now President of the Republic tells us it's almost part.
Yes.
No? And then they also do the Asene Praso Fusu. And I'm very core to Praso.
Contractor crowd. And
they are the politicians.
No, contractor is on the road. I use that road.
So the abandoned project.
So you are saying that there's abandoned project?
They are. Okay, the specific. The Kumasi Airport.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know anything about the Kumasi Airport project.
Who?
Wow. He doesn't know.
And you talked about phase 2 and
phase 1. They started by who? There was a reason.
And it has been abandoned.
There was a reason.
And it has been abandoned.
There was a reason they started that Kumasi Airport project. There was a reason for that. Before Mahama Beba, say BBC Kotoka International Airport, Ghana will be cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah, they call Togo.
No plane can land in Ghana, either Burkina Faso, Togo, or
they call Togo.
Togo, or any of the neighboring countries. There was that fair to us as a star of Africa. So Mahama renovated it. Look, my senior brother, Fellows of Osukwachi, posted certain facts. Or Trebibi on the Facebook 4 days ago. Permit me to refer to it. I say the Kumasi Airport redevelopment is a 3-phase project started by President John Dramani Mahama. Phase 1 was completed in 2014 at the cost of $29 million, as we refer to, with the construction of a new 1,981 meter runway, provision of aeronautic ground lightning system to facilitate night landing. On 2nd November 2016, President Mahama found and had Parliament approve £66.35 million, which is $77.799 million. Okay, from Banco Santander SA. Sorry if I'm able to pronounce the name of Spain for the phase 2, comprising the more than 1 million passenger a year capacity terminal building with 3 air bridges, multiple service facilities, and the extension of the runway to 2,300 meters to accommodate larger aircraft. Because I had an idea for Kumasi.
And then
Kumasi is a commercial city.
And is the project abandoned?
That project is ongoing.
So Mahama lied.
But who said Mahama was referring to the airport?
So if they do not finish whatever they are doing,
who said Mahama was referring to the airport? It's true. My opinion, you see, Mahama did not only talk about Asante region as a project of Mojaguo. He talked about Ghana as a large. And indeed, this was the first time I'm making that statement. What come before the elections and they say NDC about Bemua or NDC about Bemua we are not going to commission to start a new project. Already, the existing project are equally important for the people. Yes, whether irrespective of which government started it. Several time Jayo for President Kufuor time, Atamri's time, Mahama time, or
maternity block.
Very well, of course.
Okay, we'll
because all these projects are started by the people of Ghana, their own tax resource. The years
final comment.
And the China man, they taxpayers money in the
final comment.
The American say NDC had a clear focus as a government and a political party. Bet na kunyaso. Omampeni Kufuor the call upper East Nancy or come off a hole. The overlord of Kosak, that's it, we popularly call him Bokonaba. Okachen say the next 3 years, the government ain't started any new project in Upper East because you're Antoaba Mano. We didn't do that. And this year, Ghana, how many votes do we get as compared to the vote MPP get from Masanda region? But we know that Ghana, our destiny is inextricably bound to one another. So therefore, we will try so much hard to make sure that we provide adequate services to Ghanaians, irrespective of whether or not NDC as well. NDC. And NDC for FM. And we will never do that too.
Final comment now.
Yes, President called Boko. He lamented, said that Boko Enclave didn't get him a lot of votes, but he never said on your project.
He lamented.
Oko Krumhwa, Boko Bolga Road, no, it has been continued. Boku Township roads, asphalt at the moment.
It's never true.
Again, Oko where your friends say never true. They say
focus on what you're saying.
Nikrom Tempani, ye see 100-bed hospital as part of Agenda 111. Oko Garu, YBC because YBC.
Okay, good.
Oh, but we promise that.
But you are more
exactly YBC. Garu YBC Tempani YBC or Pusiga. Yes, A4. Boku enclave ni nyina no kure okan to moto obama NDC saa na so NDC AC even chip compound health center krama omuda press before na adom omo but e ba ye at least ekwan no ye se kura no 95% complete Boku Bolga
Zabila Township nanam aka moye
no so kura no ye friends ye di omu ye gates Omu ya gata sa omu so omu ya
contract. Asphalt road.
Omu your friend say Boku. Then starting bibia.
Okay, Sampeti.
Boku. So what is the bila ni nyina no. Obwa.
ADAKABRI wunim. So free Bazua. Ba Benduri barrier. So wunim kwano so ya. Free Bazua na Osabenkum. Who say contractor Kura Garvao. Omo yard e ho. Everybody mo inside yard.
Brazilian contractor.
Exactly. Almost see that yard before to the 16 elections. And they started construction of the road.
So the American say the Boku enclave ni there yen yaba for them. Because ya start to cry ejuma.
With 3 years to go.
A palpable lie. Say President Kufuor they say on your project bia ho because agenda 111 no e ho. Again, asantemai there. Mijidi say yenim there ye gu so aye because ayi nyina hini box site no. And former President Mahama edima ni nua no. Court eji se wanfa kwan papa so ene de man nua no opesa o sa ba o sa di man no ye develop e wo ho a enura kran no president ekoye ehu enhihye asanteman de enim se MPP government ebe develop asanteman se na epe ne
right, quite interesting listening to those two brilliant young men. Oh my yeah, dear papa incidental omu nyina were links with the Boku area na meniaje such people from Boku area no ya no mo hojo so ye Mamprusi ni so ye Kusasi ni so ye other tribes no krana very good. So now we have Kingsley Haruna Amaliba of the NDC stock and then Awa Muhammad of the MPP stock but with background NDC.
This is saying also Mahama no PNC in 1992 26 and obey NDC